My sweet ass time today. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I feel bad. Did I do this right? Hopefully, at least I did this part right. Yo, I'm late. This is like crazy. I'll be honest. I lost track of time today. It happens. Low-key, it was 80 degrees out. I've never seen weather like this early, ever. So listen, I got distracted anyways. I hope all of you guys are having a good ass day. I know, listen, when the weather is this good, impossible for my ass to have a bad day. I don't know if that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, welcome to the stream, y'all. Thank you for being a part of the Noti Squad. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, the s'mores craziness. Now, listen, we got 2 days left in the season. I did all my rank ups that I said I would, which is actually kind of ridiculous. I feel like that did not need to happen, but I did do the goddamn thing. So now we're just gonna fool around. I feel like that's the only thing I'm gonna be doing. Ideally, we don't end up dying as a result of these decisions. Yo, what's good, Tori? How you doing? What's good, Anna Vajula? What's good, my man's RZ? I might do some pet training. I'm already getting questions about this. I'm very down to do a little bit of pet. Now, we'll see how much pet training. Maybe, like, you know, honestly, there's just a few, like, there's a few spells that I wouldn't mind getting item card wise, you know, from the weaving update. So we'll see. I don't know. I am going to be trying out some new stuff today. Now, I don't know if it'll work, but I feel like I've barely used off-school shads this update. So I've decided I'm going to start seeing, you know, where's the synergy? You feel me, bro? I feel like there's going to be a lot with Storm stuff when the auras drop. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I feel like we still got a long ways to go, my boy. But you will see some crazy. That's all I got to say. That's the thing to expect today. Day 7 of asking you if you've watered Bernie. I don't know why you keep asking me this. I think that's a really... That man wants me to kill a tree on Wiz. I'm confused. Yo, what's good, shot bop? Any estimate on the console release? I have no idea. That was a voice crack. What the hell was that? I'll be honest. I don't think anyone really knows more than, you know, the next guy. I'll say this, though. I feel like it looks like they're, you know, trying to do it this year. Now, that... Whether y'all believe that or not is up to y'all, man. I have to get the car out of my truck to get my truck fixed, so I'll come get you. My boy, who do you think I am? I'm not... What is going on? Have you tried FFA Troll? No. But why would I FFA Troll? Wait, are you talking about... Well, you know that FFA is a trap now, right? So I don't think that would actually work, if I'm being honest. But I feel like what you're saying is completely different. I feel like you're talking about maybe like maybe s'mores troll, because that's the overtime. By the way, do y'all think s'mores is OP? Did y'all watch today's video? Bro, the games, oh my god, the games were so good. Well, bro, I was like, low-key sometimes when I'm editing and the game's like engaging, it doesn't even feel like I'm editing, bro. S'mores, yeah, maybe s'mores with, I don't know, maybe. A part of me wants to use the grenadier thing. That's like the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the heal, but that's crazy, right? I don't know. It could be good if you ever catch them slipping, but I feel like if they're a good player, they shouldn't ever let that happen. So it's like a weird thing, you know? But hey, I mean, you might see it. You might see it, bro. Yo, let's give my man's Joel. Welcome to the stream, my man's. Welcome. It's also Lorax of Wiz. How am I the Lorax? That's a good thing, though. If I were to be anybody, I feel like I feel the Lorax the homie. I play Wiz more if it didn't feel like it takes 8 hours a level. Well, it shouldn't be 8 hours a level, my boy. At level 40? My boy, there's just no way. I mean, it did take me like 3 hours to do like one level when I did the walkthrough. Like literally, what was that? Like a week ago? So I feel like low-key that's kind of close. I don't know. You want a s'mores grenadier? Well, no. I'm not going to use s'mores with it. I just want to use grenadier. I want to see if it's good or not. I feel like it could be good depending on like how you time it. Like literally it's just a timing thing though. So I don't know if that's like how realistic is that? You feel me, bro? Hey, we got a match, by the way. Oh, I hope this one goes well, bro. I feel like every time I log on, the first game is always so goofy that I'm like, is this really worth, why am I here? You know, but let me not assume it's gonna be bad, my boy. It does decent damage for its utility. Yeah, a grenadier. I don't know, maybe. Ooh, I'll take this. The first good matchup we've gotten on the life in so long. I'm running some new tech. Will this work? We will find out, my boy. It was based on yesterday when I got Hito gutted, and it was really bad. So I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen. Now, is he gonna be a storm myth or a myth fire? Because I feel like this is really good, but it doesn't have to be, you know? If he's a myth fire, I think Spiny's like, you just do it. Like, do it and don't even worry about it, you know? I'm already seeing good signs, yo. I think he's a fire. I mean, we don't need to do anything. We could bubble. I feel like you just bubble. You always bubble. If they're gonna buff up, they're not gonna hit and bubble, right? So I feel like that part's okay. How do I get Trois Red on my dead? I would recommend opening up Cantrip's chests. Oh, y'all already saw it. I wasn't trying to ruin it, but hey, they gave it to him, bro. I have Grim Reader on the life today. Will this work? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Against a mid is like not really that good, but you know, whatever. It does look like he's not running Storm. Do I just want it? I feel like there's no point bracing, right? I don't need to. Now, am I gonna Grim Reader? Bro's instant throwing? How am I instant throwing? It's amazing. I'm running death. I'm running death damage. Like, come on, man. I got both of these hoes. Now, which one do I do? It depends on what... See, it depends on how he plays this. That's not a big deal. I mean, a hit and bubble would have been really good. Bro, I'm telling you. I genuinely think a shield is really good, but maybe brace. Ooh, what do I do first? I think shield first. If he does go for some sort of hit, I think we'll immediately Goat Monk, and it should undo most of what he's doing. Maybe not all of it, but you know. I'm just trying to save up my pips right now. Now, what is he doing? Is he gonna punish me? Wow, he really went for this already. Hold up, is this a triple dot? Like, or is this like just a double hit? If it's a double hit, I feel like you just gotta heal. I mean, he did take a double buff. I mean, why would he not just take a regular ass double hit? It doesn't make any sense, right? For this not to be. Wow, 3,400. Honestly, 3,500 value, give or take. But I mean, do I care? I feel like I just do this and like, I'm already undoing some of it, right? I'm doing like a third of it. I think that's your only good move. If he's not gonna heal counter, you're gonna have to heal. There's just no other way around it. Now the Grim, I don't know how good it is. I feel like Spiny is better, y'all. I think try to get like a couple of big buffs on a Spiny. Maybe like a damage bubble and a life blade. Maybe a Luminous. I don't know. I think Luminous might be, you know, might be doing a little stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get rid of that and that. This is good in case you use the Spiny and they want to send a dot. Now, what is this? Another blade? I say we shield and maybe Grim, but we'll see, man. Oh, you don't need this right now, do you? Maybe you don't even need this that bad. I don't want to brace it in case he has a trap aura that I can't do anything about. Okay. I'll be honest. Low-key, the bubble not pulling is really not good. And I just didn't get it. But you know what? It could be worse. Like, we got a lot of good stuff to gain pips with. So I don't mind that. Is that a shield? It's a blade. Okay. So that I'm gonna have to get rid of with like a blade counter. Now, which one do I use? That's up for debate. I'll be honest, man. Maybe he has a life pip. Why does he have a life pip? It's like he wants to Toiret. But I don't want to believe that a myth would Toiret. That's crazy. I don't even want to believe it, man. I don't want to believe it. What is this, a shield? Honestly, the taunt, though, I gotta respect the taunt. That was actually a really solid first move. Just, you know, just gotta respect. A good move's a good move, you know? You can't say anything about that. What should we do? I mean, I think that's, like, that's obvious, right? Could I Dark Surge out of it? Maybe. I feel like if he can't counter my heals and I manage to lose this, that would just really prove how bad I am on the life, y'all. This is a good matchup, though, because I feel like it's like it's a counter matchup, but Myth, I feel like, can one-shot you, so the healing isn't necessarily amazing, you know? It's weird. I actually think get some fire pips. If he sets up a Jhin, right? Okay, that's fine. You can deal with all of those blades at some point. I think right now, Oh, I don't know. I think that's your move. You have a brace. You don't really need to. I mean, yeah. I think just do it. Would I just go for the spiny? I don't know. That's a hard one. You could cover it with this. I want at least a buff, dude. If I don't have one buff, okay. Interesting move that he just did. I'm gonna be honest. I think we monster mesh. Yes, it's into a death shield. However, I like the move a lot because it gives me a good brace out of it. Lets me cycle. You know what I'm saying? I think now that we've broken the shield, the Grim is good again. I think Grim could be really good. I mean, obviously, Scarecrow is our big hit and weakness because it removes blades. Right? He bladed. But while we wait, I think that's the only good move. Otherwise, he does the top again. And I'll be kind of unhappy, you know, dude? So I think that was good. I don't know what his plan is against weaknesses when I also have a shield. I don't think it's going to be a good plan. I could do that and that, just like rack up some healing. I think you do have to re-brace though, no matter how you look at it. I want a Grim, dude. Okay, what is that, a reliquary? It's just a brace. I'm not worried about a brace. I think definitely re-brace. Right? Because you have another one. You want pips. You still don't have bubble. Somehow I still don't have bubble. He's not going to hit in bubble. Not with all those blades. Ooh, but you know what? You kind of got lucky with all this. You don't need to re-brace. What is that? Is that a shield? He's definitely going to go for a gen. There's no way around it, y'all. Okay, chat, hear me out. What if I went for this to break the shield? Because if I do this and they aura, this is just not a good move, right? But if I do this, I'm breaking a shield, and I'll trap aura when it's going to detonate. So it's kind of like having a buffed hit. It's kind of weird. But I don't know. I feel like that's one of your better moves. I think he's going to Toilet if I go for a real dot. So don't use the spiny yet. I feel like just use it as a counter, you know? I don't know who's winning this. I mean, that's a good bit of damage. If we get the trap aura on it, it's really good. But we're healing to, what, 13k right now? Which is, like, almost full HP, so I don't mind that. And I do like the way we're pulling. Like, all these auras. Do I even want Monster Mash that bad, then? I would rather use it on a Grim. I think. What is this? What is this? Okay. Another life pet. That's so weird. Like, I don't understand it. I'm just gonna have to, like, assume that he knows what he's doing. I mean, let's do this. That's just the obvious move. I don't know what his plan is. I mean, with a weakness and a shield, what could he do? Because it's not like a normal weakness. It's a chromatic. So he has to, like, somehow deal with my shield, right? I feel like you just have to trap aura. Maybe run out the... Ooh, okay. No, fair play, fair play. Because what do you do now, right? I mean, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to act, which is really good. I'm gonna hope that... I'm just gonna get a fire pip in case I need the elephant. Although... No, get a depth pip. I don't know what the answer here is. Maybe just do this. It feels right. I'm literally just trying to undo the top. Because he doesn't have a way to counter the heals. I don't think there's any... It's not a good move, a bad move. I think bubble was always better. But I'm keeping my ability to elephant in a round if I need to. But I would need to pull the elephant and I need to power it. So I don't know when that's going to happen. I feel like that's a one issue about running anything other than fire, bro. Ooh, that's good. Okay, yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I didn't want to waste these auras. Maybe get rid of this because that's just better. It's weird, but I do think it's better. Now pulling one bubble. I'm deck failing, bro. As usual. I didn't trap aura the way I probably could have. But, ooh, okay. That is another shield. It's another blade. So that's just asking to get scarecrowed, right? I think you can get rid of that. Oh, boy. I mean, I need another round, so let's do it. Now, here's the deal, y'all. If I were to, like, I don't have to do anything right now. I think. Because they don't have a good move when I have a shield and they have a -70 weakness. They have, and this is just good. I don't mind this. Like, this is just a good, like, remove a buff type of thing. You know? Now, is that a brace? It's a reliquary. So, do I gain anything by trap warring instead of bubbling? I think bubble is safer. High key. You're probably wondering why not just do this. But then, I think he's just going to King Art and literally remove every weakness and turn it into a bunch of traps. That's not going to be pretty. So I'd rather just do this. Right? I'm running out my own trap aura, so that's smart. I need an anti-trap in hand. Because, I mean, after the... And honestly, I need the Scarecrow when I can also anti-dot. There's a lot of stuff that we need. Well, I don't need all of this. That's stupid. Why did that just happen? Okay, that's fine. I think the next move is to trap aura if we keep the bubble. Right? What is this? If it's a bubble, I have to trap aura. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, no matter what, as long as you're removing a buff, it's okay, I guess. I don't think you need this. And maybe get a fire pip in case Elephant is worth it if he shields again. So at least the trap aura on me is gone. So he only has a bubble and a few blades. Whatever he does through the weakness, I'll have to try to remove it. Now the bubble again is good. I don't think I can even afford to get a life pip right now. I think there's all kinds of shenanigans that are going to be involved here. Is that a brace? God damn it. Okay, bubble again, I think. I think I just have to bubble again and replace the death pip. I just have to hope that eventually he should not have bubbles. Right? Because he's unable to hit and bubble. That's like the one thing I can kind of rely on in terms of like a buff. And that's going to help a lot. Okay, that's good. I need this. And that's also pretty good. That's going to be the reason we can win bubble. Why is this good? Because if he King Arts, I could deal with the traps. Right? I think brace is totally fine. I'm wondering if I just do this like, I don't know. The second he shields, I guess. What is that? Interesting. What is this plan? Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that's a very good idea, but not yet. I think let's just brace. Let's just brace. I need that new pip. I need that new pip, just in case. Could I Scarecrow? Yes. But why would I Scarecrow if he could just easily remove... Like, I would need another weakness and then Scarecrow to make that 70 work, you know? Is that a shield? If it is, it's gotta go. Yeah, so I think we Elephant now. And what's good is that we're actually removing a death shield, right? So it makes the Grim way better. I fizzled. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. It's not the end of the world, but it's not... That's not what you wanted. It's really not what we wanted. Oh god. What is he gonna do, though? He's not gonna Jin. Yeah. Alright, so... This is what I didn't want, because... We could remove the trap super easily. I think, you know what, chat? He used a lot of pips. This is gonna be weird. But I think, obviously, I gotta remove that. If he detonates it or something, it's wraps. So I can't let that happen. So I think, very obviously, we have to do that, right? And then you gotta remove the traps with Centaur. I think that is what we gotta do, right? Why did I not crit? Why am I not critting my 10 pip buffed ass? It's not, I'm not even gonna get the damage up front. Like, why are we not critting? I mean, that's cute. Don't get me, that's cute. That little thing right there, that was a big swing. Now, do I have to go for a Centaur? Or do I Dark Surge? I think that's better. Because there's a 30 and a 45 trap on me. That's gotta go. And we'll get some good damage for that, right? Now, I have a feeling he is gonna do something with those life pips against the dots. Which is why Elephant would be really good. Let's see what he does. What is that? A weakness or a trap? He's trying to spiny. He's trying to spiny. That's something you just have to accept. Now, hear me out. Let's get a Fire Pip and Dark Surge, because we could cover the Spiny with the Elephant. Why would he not go for the 12 right now, right? And Spiny, you could use it as a mid. You could use it as a mid. So, but I need to be able to get a way to put more dots on him. Do y'all see what I'm saying? I mean, if he's Spiny's, at least this is good because I'll remove it and heal. But like, I'm not gonna get the damage that I want. What is that? A blade? So his goal is obviously to Spiny into something here. Another life pip, right? So what we should do to prevent that is that, right? Because now, can I not fizzle? Please? Yes! So the way this is gonna work is it's gonna get rid of his shields. It's gonna cover the Spiny. And then we remove the traps. I think that's the only way to play it. And he might still get a good hit through the shield, right? I've done this a couple of times now. And I got rid of the death shield. And the weakness. God damn! That was a beautiful ass move. Okay. My man said he just made Spiny better. No, I didn't. Even if he does Spiny, I'm still getting damage. It's fine. Because I have this. That's the thing. I did not make it better. That is a lie. I at least got 1600 damage. And that's if he's Spinies. I'm assuming it's a Spiny. It is a Spiny. So I'm going to have to remove it now. With King Art. But he got a lot of pips. But his shields are gone. But I got some damage, y'all. I got some damage, right? At least I got a third of the Spiny. I'll take it. That's way better than none of it, you know? Yeah. So, it's annoying. Don't get me wrong. It's annoying. But it's whatever, you know? At least we're getting that little bit. And that's what I care about. You have to not throw with that at the moment. I think that's all you can do so he doesn't use the fact that you have a bunch of dots, right? I don't know if Centaur was better than this, but I don't want to find out. Because, bro, that's a life damage bubble and a life blade. If he's running life and he detonates it, it's wraps. I'm very scared to detonate. Like, I'm talking like even a troll detonate. I don't know. That scares me. So now, I mean, obviously I don't need the healing, but we're there. Now the next move is I need to Centaur. Do I guess get rid of that. I could weakness while I have a shield, yeah. Yeah, I'll weakness while I have a shield. I'll Centaur so that the traps are gone, so he doesn't get a really, really good hit. Like, I'm really scared of a drop bear. He has 4 buffs on a drop bear, right? That's too good. So I think you have to do this. Ideally, we Centaur Dark Surge, y'all. I think that would be good, right? Centaur Dark Surge. Maybe we could Scarecrow out of that. Yo, I feel like you genuinely have to play kind of well in this match. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I feel like I'm actually like trying to like, you know, cover my Spinies and stuff. I'm getting some damage now, right? Like, when is this thing gonna explode, bro? Don't say it it still didn't explode. What is that? It's a weakness, isn't it? Yeah, dude. I think removing a double trap is worth a lot. It's worth a lot. Like, that's a King Art trap and a regular trap, right? Now, we do have 2 more blades to deal with on his part. But we're at full HP and we got a little bit of that Spiny. So, I don't know. I just feel like that's the best that we could have done, right? It's weird. This is why I think Fire with Life could be good. Because imagine I couldn't Fizzle Elephant and it was doing damage. But I don't know. I think we just have to make do with this, you know, man? I mean, that's got to be good. Do I have a Dark Surge? That would have been, like, literally perfect, but it's all good. I mean, what are you going to do? I need to get pips. Once that damage is there, we can actually just kill. My issue is obviously... Ooh, 13. Okay, not bad. What is that? A Reliquary? It's a Brace. Yeah, I don't care about that. I think you just need pips, so yeah, I'll Brace. I don't know what else I can do. I'm seeing a Myth Pip and Fire Pip, so is there a Glimpse incoming? Probably. Everything that I could do about him, like threatening anything, requires Pips, though. Right? Or I could just randomly send a Goat Monk, which I don't want to do. Okay. I mean, surely with the weakness and a shield and only 2 blades, we're still so good. I think the best thing that he could do is maybe a taunt. If he blades again, a taunt is kind of good. So I'll shield again out of that, I guess. Right? I'm doing this just for some damage. He's not healing. So I'm just doing this. Yoinking some damage right now, my boy. 500 damage. Here. Okay. I hate that I haven't pulled Dark Surge. That's like the one important card. I mean, he has like no HP left, bro. I think I don't care about 2 buffs. I give 0 dams. Like this itself will do like 1,000 easily. I think it does like 1,500 with the 40 blade and a bubble. Is he gonna taunt? Oh wow, never mind. So he went for some sort of double buffed King Art right now. With what, just 1 trap? I mean, I could Spiny again. I don't think I should. I think I should King Art that as well. I guess you don't need this. Or this. Or that. Ooh, that's hot. If I were to do this, I need a King Art, though. Otherwise, it's, like, kind of dumb. I mean, we'll weakness. Why not? He control. Yeah, would that kill me? I don't know. What else would I have done? Like, yeah, he controlled detonate. I totally agree. But then I'll just heal, right? Like, it's gonna hurt, but I have HP. Is that a blade? I'm so tempted to go for a Life King Art. That's what I want, but I don't have it. I mean, maybe shield in case he is gonna detonate. Right, a troll would only break 1 shield. So I think that might be okay. I like the bubble. If he... What is he doing? Nah, something crazy is about to happen. I can tell. Oh, that's it. Damn. See, I feel like I have to remove everything on me, y'all. Best way... Wow, he actually kind of low-key did me dirty right there. Because what is this? I'm gonna have to Spiny. It's the only way to remove everything on me, right? So I'll do that. But he has a double buffed hit. I mean, I don't care about a double. I think I have to do that. It's like literally gonna kill. I don't think he's gonna let me keep it, but I think it's gonna kill. Right? I'm hoping. I mean, I got a blade, a bubble. It's removing 4 dots, so it's 2 elves and 2 King Arts. I mean, yeah, dude, that's just kind of beautiful. There's not... He did the same thing to me. Like, you know, like, I'm gonna do it right back. But now I feel like he's gonna do it to me. Once he has a pips, he's gonna do it to me, bro. Detonate your Spiny? How do I detonate it? I don't have a way to do it, bro. Maybe if I had a way, but... Oh, that's kind of hot. That's just a buffed-ass centaur. Remove a trap? Okay. I mean, a brace does not matter to me. I think get a life pet. I don't think this is a good move, but it's all I got, y'all. I'm just gonna do it. If there's a trap on me, I'm getting his health down without, like, why not, right? It's annoying. Like, if someone did this to me, I'd be like, okay, bro. This is just a good hit. This is, like, the best hit right now. I'll probably send this. If I had a lot of hits, I'd be sending this anyways. But I think this is, right, a 1,200 damage. I don't know if we're going to see those Spinies matter, though, y'all. That's the issue. That could be really good. Would I Blade and then Trap Aura? That's what, round 2 or whatever? It's going to take a while to detonate. I don't think he's playing anymore. I feel like he gave up because... I mean, I'll Blade. I have a triple buffed hit now. Trap Aura brings us to 4 buffs. I think that's reps. Yeah, dude, you know, Bubble really saved us. But also, I feel like the Spinies... The Spiny Elephant was kind of good, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Wow. That low-key, if I deck failed a little bit, that might have been very different. How's this a match? Well, he bladed and trapped a lot, but Death Life counters both, right? So, yeah, I think this into anything kills. Even a weak-ass life hit. Let me speed this up, bro. I think he's done. This man's is done. Unfortunate, my boy. That's a hard matchup, though, I'll be honest. I think if you run Storm, it's doable. But that's about it. Yeah, I think we Luminous now, right? He deck failed. Oh, dead ass. I want to know what the plan was at the end here. I do want to know, bro. Yeah, I didn't deck fail at all. I think we are definitely at an advantage if our deck gives us the scarecrows and all of that. Are the color pips considered power pips for sad school? You guessed it. You already got it. My man's guessed it without the explanation. I feel like everyone asks always. You guessed it without even asking. That's hype, bro. That means it's actually not that unintuitive. Yeah, that's an unfortunate matchup. I'll keep it a buck. Damn, bro, I didn't get to use the Grim. I wanted to be toxic. I wanted a Grim on a life, dude. I wanted it so bad. He's fishing for L for 10 rounds. Oh, yeah. Wait, how do you know all this? Are you in call or something? Any snipers on deck? I mean, he definitely would. I don't think he was even close to that, bro. I think we vibing. I'll be honest. I think it would be very obvious. Very, very obvious, bro. Oh, it was okay. It was live. My bad. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know it was Dave. Hey, yo, GG's. Who'd have thought that you wouldn't have had a good opportunity to Grim a Myth Wizard spamming death shields? Nah, listen, bro. You just don't get it, all right, man? You just don't get it. You don't get it at all, my boy. Yo, let's get you Nero. Welcome to the stream, man. I have a lot to learn, which is insane because I used to. Old school goated. I'll be honest, old school PP was goated. I totally agree with you. But if they applied all the stats and stuff that we have now to, like, how old school PvP worked, it would be awful. Like, it would be, that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like, right now, right? It's like the alternative is that they don't give us better stats every update, or better spells, or access to more damage, more challenges, right? Nobody wants that. So when they do that, you have like 90 of freaks and a bombs and Guardian Spirit. Imagine old Guardian Spirit right now with lives having 72 res. And imagine outgoing worked on it like it used to, so it could just bring you, like, imagine that. It would literally be impossible to win against a life. Like, it literally, you would have to just set up 2 one-shots back-to-back. Which is, like, with the tools that we have right now, impossible. I would say that's impossible. I miss Guardian. Yeah, you say that because you miss Guardian Spirit when it gave you, like, I don't know, 900 health or something. I don't know, man. It was a good game. I mean, if he deck failed, probably not. I'll admit it, bro. But I think I feel like the Toth was a good start. After that, I feel like, you know, it went downhill, and this is how the matchup goes, my boy. 15% of 15k is like 2250. Yeah, but old Guardian Spirit used to give you more. 15% was where it started, and then it would use Sanctuary and your outgoing in order to buff it. So people would just go crazy. Like, imagine that, bro. Have you beast moon at all this week? No, I didn't do anything. I should have, but I didn't, you know. I think the head count spellements, I'm down to wait until I max tier everything else first. So I'll wait the whatever it is, right? The month, I guess a month until it's back, you know, dude. What year are we talking about when we say old school PP? I was talking about like Archmage and before. I'd say that's old school. Like before Darkmoor. I'd say that's old school. I think Darkmoor was maybe the turning point. I think that's when things started getting a little stupid, and it would have been dumb for them not to fix a lot of the stuff, right? I think pre-shads, but I mean, for a lot of people, that's like, it's weird because as someone that's played as long as I have, I feel that's not actually old school at all. I feel like for a lot of people, that's like ancient. Like some people think old school is like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, which is way after Darkmoor, you know. They'll release more Beast Moon spellments like Judge, Rad, and Tempest. Yeah, so I might as well farm in a, like later. But then again, the way you make Beast Moon spellies, generally, you're doing it like spell by spell with the dust and stuff, right? They used to craft it. So I don't know. I was just lazy, bro, and I've been cat sitting. Honestly, Aurora's calmed the hell down. I found out the tech. So whenever it's sunny out, you know how like when you put your phone in the sun, like it reflects off of it. There's a bit of that light, like it's like a little bit of that like bright, like, I don't know how to, what it is, like a refraction or whatever. Turns out cats are in love with that stuff. So I drained her of all of her energy. She's absolutely, like, we did it for like an hour, bro. I just had the phone in the sun. I didn't even have to move a muscle. All I had to do was like lay out in the sun with my phone, put the light everywhere around. She was chasing her around. She was having a lot of fun. And now she's asleep. So I think I found the solution. Bro used a phone instead of a laser pointer. I don't have a laser pointer. So, and also, it's like an iPhone 10, which I don't know if that, like, you know, affects anything. But if the heat were to affect it, I wouldn't care that much. Bro got the method. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I wanted her to stream snipe you, like, yesterday. Yesterday was out of control, bro. That was actually, oh my god. I was low-key I was mauling. I was mauled. It's okay, though. I wasn't mauling for long. Laser pointers are gas. Hey, yo, Drew, you know, hey, I'm gonna be on. Maybe I need to get one, bro. That was nuts. Were y'all here yesterday when I literally couldn't concentrate for like 15 minutes? Hey, she might wake up and do that again. We don't know. I feel like impossible. I've drained her of all energy. All of it. I'm streaming a walkthrough starting in Croc. Oh, because Wizard City too boring to watch? I mean, that's gonna affect the continuity of your walkthrough, bro. If I'm being honest, you know. I'm just saying, you know. She had you tilted? Bro, like, how's a cat supposed to make me tilted, bro? That's crazy. She knows. She knows what annoys me. That's the issue. See, before, if she annoyed me, and, like, I was like, yo, like, stop. Like, she'd be like, oh, this is a new thing that annoys me. Maybe I'll stop. Now, like, at this point, she knows. She knows exactly what she's doing, bro. Yeah, I was getting double teamed. Wow. That's a way to put it. I was getting double teamed, bro. That was one of the funniest hours of your stream. I mean, it wasn't an hour, bro. I was just, I don't know. You know what, though? Yesterday was really good because the one thing that I wanted all season was to get my goddamn captain on the fire. Now I'm captain on everybody, y'all. Wait, dude, that's kind of impressive, by the way. Because I feel like I ranked up to captain. I wasn't, like, Marshall on any wizard other than Balance. I ended up with 3 marshals and 4 captains. I feel like that's, I don't know. That's gotta be impressive, right? You in Q. Why don't you wait, bro? Just wait, honestly. Don't worry about it. I feel like anytime people ask me if I'm in Q, it means they're trying to get me. And if that's wrong, well, you're not helping your case, buddy. You're not helping your case by asking weird questions like that, my boy. I missed the Ice Captain match. Oh, no, dude, that was a while ago. That was dead ass. I think that was when we were running Ice Life for the first time. I still haven't uploaded those videos. There was like a series of games where I used the Earthwalker fusion or whatever. It's not Earthwalker, whatever it is. It was amazing. You fixing your deck? Maybe. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't, you know. I'm not gonna give any I'm not gonna give anything away, my boy. I'm biased because I got super lucky in our match into the Aurora game. Oh, I feel, yeah. I mean, you weren't lucky, you were just playing Balance. It's really not hard, especially if you get a good matchup like Death, Ice, Life. Life, at least you could deck fail and they'll heal spam and it's like annoying, right? So maybe not, but like, you know, I'd say if you get like Death or Ice, especially, those should be free. Those should be free every time. No, they could like threefold and like do stuff, maybe, but they would have to hard set. I think every other school, yeah, maybe they could do something. Like, I feel like you could get PvE'd on a Myth or Fire. Storm is just Storm. A Balanced Mirror might not go your way. A Life can make you deck fail. I'd say even Life, if you don't deck fail, you should just win every time. It's just a matter of how much the Life wants to win that they're willing to Jade for it, you know, dude? The heal cap can't come soon enough. I can't wait, bro. It's so stupid that Ice can just, or a Life can literally just ignore certain schools if they just pack enough heals and just, like, frustrate them. Is this the last night of the season? Tomorrow's the last night. So today and tomorrow, I have to not D-rank. So I'm kind of like on the cusp on a few wizards. I want to say it's 50 below the rank is when you D-rank. So like if Marshall's 1900, I can get down to 1850. Is that true? Because I don't need it to happen. It happened like 5 times this season, bro. And for it to happen at the end, I don't know. I just don't know about that, bro. You think Ice could run the Death Pet? Or do they still need Bubble Pet? I think Ice is the only school where 235 bubbles, like, you just need it. But I don't know. We're getting to the point where they're actually adding competitive pets, I guess, you know? Like, wait, what does he... The Ice one also gives Skeletal Pirate, right? I don't know, man. Extra copies of Skeletal Pirate on any school is a good idea if you're running that. Yeah, no, I could see it. I could see it being good. Because you could only use main deck Skeletal Pirates if you're going to use the triple clear, the fusion spell anyways. So side deck Pirates aren't as good. You know, dude? What would an Ice do with that bubble? I mean, I don't know, man. You can pack as many bubbles as anybody, right? I think you need to blimp, yeah. You know, it would be nice if you could just get rid of every bubble pet. I'm not even joking. I think it would literally be, or at least make every bubble pet one bubble, which would look like a nerf to ice. Well, I guess it is just a nerf to ice, huh? So I don't know, maybe not. I feel like ice does not need a nerf. I just feel like it's stupid that that's like, you're just optimizing. That's the only reason anybody uses that, that pet, right? Pack death bubbles or Doom. You could do Doom, right? Because I think the whole point is that life will beat you in Bubble War with that blimp. Oh my god, I got a Storm. Yeah, this matchup, bro. If I'm being honest. Oh, and it's also a stream sniping. Yeah, it's just, this is a stream snipe. It's all good. I looked at the school and the name of the guild. I mean, this is just expected, right? Yeah, low rank veteran, of course. Is anybody surprised by this? I mean, I feel like it's a normal occurrence now. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean, let's get rid of a lot of this. We do want to get an anti-heal. That would be nice. They're going to wait 20 seconds probably every round. So I was going to lose a ton here. I mean, it's all good. What are you going to do? These kids literally harass everybody in the community and expect, like, you know, me to respect them. It's fine. My man said, Ice be getting nerfed every update. I hope they change that, bro. That's a really bad trend, you know? I think you do need this. I mean, at least we pulled a Skeletal Pirate, right? Not bad. I think you have to go for a wand hit. Because why not? Once you can... You need death peps at all times, right? So, you know, I think that is the best. He's on a different account. I don't know who's on whose account in this guild. They literally all account share and cheat. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I mean, would I do this? No. Not if I get elfed, right? Unfortunately. It's just not a good idea. So we could trap aura that. And then we're able to do a buffed ass hit whenever we want. So that's actually pretty good. I think you do have to do that, right? And then what? They're going to Galvanic again. They know what I have in my hand. So, you know, that is what's going to happen. The next move, we have to shield, right? Or brace. But considering they know what's in our hand, like, they know I'm not going to Monster Mash, right? So they're going to elf. We have to figure out what's next, knowing that they're cheating. So, I mean, I'll do this. I don't know if you need this anymore. Yeah, I think that's all you could do. I can't get owled, because I'll die. But they'll elf, so our shield is bad. I mean, this could be really good. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that in this matchup. They didn't elf either. Yeah, it's not a good move. Damn. I didn't even think about Grim against Storm, bro. It's got to be good, right? That actually, you know what? I'm glad I packed this. Hold up. Let's do that. I'll shield. Why not? Until I at least get a shad. I have to shield until they elf, right? Wait, dude, this could be kind of... I don't think you need this if you're going to Grim, though. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow, they're ass. They're playing like complete trash. I think we need to anti-blade, obviously. You know, if I have it. That's your move, right? I mean, they wouldn't have done this if I had a Scarecrow in hand. Let's hope we pull it. I mean, I've been digging. I don't think Grim is as good, right? Come on, man. Really? That is just upsetting. I guess that's all you could do. I'll even get rid of... Oh, thank God. Yeah. I mean, we have to discard another thing that he's gonna, like, play off of. But, I mean, come on, man. That's just... I'm literally draining off the damage, and he has 2 rounds where he can't do much. It's annoying that the Pirate's gone. But that's, like, your only good move, right? I mean, yeah. I'm glad I pulled it. I just wish I hadn't had to discard the heal counter. I'd have to re-pull it. That's not easy. Yeah, I mean, at least that's fine. His Galvanic is basically useless now, right? This is going to be a berry. I just discarded the heal counter. I literally can tell you exactly what this weirdo is going to do. And that's a sad bit. I can tell you exactly what he's going to do based on what I discard. Isn't that crazy? It's fine, bro. He can't even owl out of it. Terrible idea unless he knows what it... Yeah. Get on balance, fire, or storm. Come on, man. Why y'all always want me to get off of this school, bro? I'll brace. I think I have to. That's okay. I mean, that's one heal that we just have to let it slide, I guess. Right? No real options until we pull the counter. Let's see. Should I brace? Is the Galvanic gone? I mean, it's a weakness, or I barely have to brace. I'll brace. I just want to gain pips right now. They're going to heal to full, but queuing up against bots? I mean, they're just literally cheating. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. They do this all the time. It's like a whole guild of people that do it. Like, I can literally tell by their guild that they're about to literally cheat. That's such a bad concept. I mean, we have to go for a Luminous, I guess. Because at least it's something to undo the berry by a little bit, right? That's my best move. While I have a brace and all that. I think, yeah. 1300. I mean, does that undo the berry? Not even, but at least it's damage. You could just do it again. I also do not mind grimming. It might be our best bet, actually. It's like some new tech. I don't really use grim, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, an owl makes sense. Yeah, to get pips, right? It makes sense. I mean, if you can cheat and know when I have a heal counter, it makes sense. That does, like, what, 2,000? So, yeah, and it gives them pips. That's the more important thing. So now I have to shield. I think that's the only good move, right? And now he's winning because I didn't pirate yet. And they're going to know when I can and cannot pirate. So, thankfully, we pulled it, bro. That's good. We do need that. Because otherwise, it's just going to be stupid as hell. Notice how he's taken over 10 seconds over and over again. It's crazy, isn't it? They had set their deck as well. I mean, we don't know that. I don't know why you would, but... Alright, so should I hit and bubble? Is that the best idea? Thank you, Interstellar, for the 10 bomb. Love the fire video you dropped. Wasn't it a good video, bro? I was very happy with how that video turned out. I was really happy. Y'all, if y'all missed today's video, it's a banger, bro. Certified banger. I mean, guys, do I grim? I don't think I grim yet. I think that's better. It's just some damage, isn't it? I feel like you don't want to overdo it with grim, but you know, that's not a bad idea. 600 damage. That's like literally half a berry or something crazy. Berry is going to be... Berry wouldn't even be a threat because most people don't do it against this many death pips, but we know why it's a threat here, right? So that's another bubble. I could grim. I could grim or shield. I think that's all we could really do here. I mean, maybe get another death pip and do that, actually. Is that not better? That is better, right? As much as I like grim, you can't grim and also counter heals that easily. So we have to do that. At least now he's chipped down. That's not terrible, right? Obviously he has an open shot, but it's not like a really good open shot, so I have to just let it slide, I guess. And I have bubbles, so it's like, you know, not the end of the world. I think they're gonna hit and bubble if I had to guess. Or that. Okay. So, well, we're getting rid of the heal. Is that... That's kind of a good move, though, dude. Maybe I should have grimmed. Grim would have debuffed him more, but I wouldn't have had bubble, so I don't know. We'll pirate. That's gonna hurt, by the way. At 2,800. And I have to deal with that, otherwise it's 4,000 value, right? Yeah, I think we messed up already. I could do that. I'm ahead. But I mean, even with bubble, like, what could I do in time, right? We'll do this. I think this is a good start. I wish they didn't stream snipe. I feel like it's a counter matchup already because of moves like that. I mean, we'll take the 900. That's at least some value, right? If I could Dark Surge, it would be good. I can't. Let's see what this is. It's a berry. I'll have to deal with that as well, yeah. So at this point... Yeah, you can deal with it. He only did this because I just pulled the skeletal, by the way, but... Yeah, we can deal with it, but... After that, it's gonna get harder and harder, right? I feel like a stream snipe is very rarely not a counter match because it's because they want to have the highest chances, right? You would never stream snipe me on a bad matchup. I think, yeah, let's do that. They're too scared to lose, so they'll just do all. It's fine, bro. I'm disappointed that there's a whole guild that has gotten away with doing this, but what else can I say on that? We're not technically losing yet. It's Elf that's gonna ruin it for sure. So what? We're gonna have to skeletal pirate now, you know? I think until we get a Dark Surge, though, it's just not going to work out, but that is the best that we could do. Otherwise, they out-heal us, right? Yeah, I think that first Scarecrow discard completely cost us a lot of tempo, but he knew that I didn't have Scarecrow. So that's like that's the issue, right? It's like one pivotal round, but that's all you need in a counter matchup. Can I get a Dark Surge? Is that going to happen? I guess not. You could do that, but does that do anything? I mean, is he just going to literally bury again? I mean, this at least makes sense. He didn't even bury. Yeah, guys, you know what? While we're defended, I think we do have to threefold. I think that's like literally all you could do. That way he doesn't heal forever, right? I think that's all you could do, frankly. And then play for having bubble and doing stuff. But yeah, these berries, they gotta stop. So yeah, I think that was smart. I could blade. Shield and blade are good pulls. Yeah, I'll blade. I don't think it's a bad idea. I've sat on shads, which is my big problem, but you know, that's fine. Happens. Should I shield? If I shield, Elf is a problem, so I could bubble first. Honestly, there's no good move here. There's literally, you can't do a good move here. I think we just have to bubble. Maybe just keep a depth pet. I think maybe brace might have been a good move because it deals with Elf and damage. Maybe like that would be the only good move because Elf is so stupid. I might have to get rid of that, y'all. Yeah. I mean, a blade is good, but if we have to fight bubble and aura and shield and all that, like we don't have rounds to do that, you know? What is our game plan to killing? See, I feel like I need a better tool to actually do damage. That's the issue, bro. Because right now, it looks like we're winning, but we're really not. Not by any measure. Because I'm just sitting on I'm sitting on 0 pips, basically. I mean, we'll get a Dark Surge. We'll have to, right? Like, that's just inevitable. Yeah, I guess shield. You have to. I mean, they're going to purge. I discarded a threefold. They waited the full few seconds. They're going to purge. Yeah. I mean, they haven't done it yet, so they didn't even pull the purge. They just did that around what I just pulled. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Did y'all notice that's the first Pippi's change and it's exactly right? So, like, this is just cheating. I'll report this. I've seen enough. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure they can see their queuing behavior to, like, verify this. But at this point, I am so fed up with these people. I'll weakness. I think that's all you could do, right? I hope this entire guild gets banned from the game at this point. I really do, because I feel like it's way worse when it's like an in-game thing, dude. Maybe he wants to purge the threefold. Right, but he only did it right after I discarded the threefold, and he hasn't changed pips the whole time. Like, literally. He's just changing his pips around exactly what I pull. He's waiting the full 20 seconds to do main deck cards, while another stream sniper named Jason is watching. How many of these people are all stream snipers? What if they all mass reported? For sure. I mean, they're doing it pretty openly. You can report them. I think the more people that report people that do this, the better it gets, because I feel like they don't learn otherwise, dude. It's a guild. Like, I'm pretty sure all those people over there are all people that are encouraging him to do this. I mean, we have to get rid of that, right? Shield again. No other real option. I had someone in their guild blatantly snipe me today. No, dude, they're literally, that's what they do. They all do it. I don't know what else to say. At this point, like, it's just obvious that that's why you play the game. It's just to harass people. You're a veteran on the best school in the game, and you need to cheat to win. Like, how does that make anybody feel good about themselves? It's crazy. I mean, we'll bubble. I think we have to bubble, right? Or Grim. Is Grim better? Honestly, at some point, I think Grim is better. Oh, Grim. I've sat on shads the whole time. Won't that be a fake report? They're a stream sniping guild. They all account share, too. If you want to report them, you can report them for any of those things. And none of that would be a false report. We have to do that, right? You can just say, you can say stream sniping, boosting, account sharing, any of that, and all they would have to do is investigate, they would see it. So, I mean, let's not pretend, bro. And they know that I know this as well, so I mean, it's like weird. I don't know why you do this. It's been months of this from the same guild, bro. It's crazy. Sharing an account to snipe. I mean, that is literally all this is. I don't know who's on this account, but I mean, at least we're keeping in, right? I don't think what I did works, but we're trying. Juan is here too. I'm packing Grim. Yeah, but it doesn't work when they can look at the hand. That's the issue. I mean, I don't think we can win anymore. Unfortunately, like, they have an owl, right? I could weakness. That's about it, yeah. At least a weakness owl isn't that good, but, you know. My man said, Juan... Yeah, they're all just gonna stream snipe. And then, like, they're gonna act all innocent about it. Like, I don't understand why you do this. This is why I'm not queuing on Wizards, where if I lost, it would just be, like, a really hefty D rank. Because why would I do that to myself when this community is full of people like this, right? It's just sad. I think we have to go for a trap ori here. That's the only good option, right? Maybe pull for, I don't know, some other thing that we could use. I could bubble... But I think aura and then bubble at some point is better, actually, believe it or not, you know? Juan's... no, dude, we're gonna see like 5 people here. Chances are we'll see 3 out of the 5. Like, literally. I don't know what else to say on that. That's pathetic that they think that's chill, you know? There should be a way to censor your spells. No, I think they just need to moderate people that are actively ban evading right now. Half of those people were banned in January. How are they all able to play the game? That's a real question, right? But yeah, I've seen enough. I'm gonna see what they can do about this, because I'm told something's done. I guess they're just gonna keep doing this. It's like, what, the 5th time I've gotten someone from this guild just openly cheating? Counter matchup, setting their deck, playing around the hand, playing around the discards. Literally all of it. I mean, I'll bubble. That's all I got, right? I mean, I can't win if they cheat Storm versus Life, y'all. I just can't. Like, that's the issue. Your friends are friends with them. I don't care who's friends with these people. They gotta go. They're not making the game better. They're actively making it worse for everybody. So at that point, you know, like, Wiz has to do something about it. It's that simple. What is that? Am I dead? How do you know immediately they're cheating? They're in a guild full of stream snipers. That Jason dude is also a stream sniper. Got banned in January. For him to even have access to an account is against TOS. This person right here, I'm pretty sure is also account sharing. Like, look at this, bro. There's that Jason dude. There's this Chase Ertzsmith dude that's literally made his name around me and started exploiting. This Kara person doxed my government name in WizChat a couple of years ago. They're still playing the game. Who else? I mean, like, this is just like, you know, it's like when you all line up like that, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? They don't have anything better to do. No, it is embarrassing, bro. And we'll probably see like 4 more of them, you know? I mean, I'll let the community managers know about this, but you know, I don't know. I'll write down the timestamps and everything. If this becomes an issue, I'll do what happened in January. Don't blame me for this, because this is just stupid. Y'all need to understand, these people have had a permanent effect on the success of my stream, because they spent years doing this. The leader of their guild literally helps other people ban evade with their account. I am so tired of this, bro. In no game should that be allowed. So knowing what I know, you know, man. All right, bro. I mean, I can't wait to see how today goes, dude. It's not fixable by reporting. I'm not stopping with an in-game report. I promise I'm not stopping there. If I stopped there, I'd believe you. I'm not stopping at an in-game report. Not these days, bro. I feel like when you do it that openly and that... Same with that Juan dude. Everyone in the Deathly Penguins Guild that's engaging in this, and Juan, I know he's not in it. Those guys, like y'all gotta understand, like, I know what I gotta do And I know what y'all have done to break TOS, like literally, bro. So, and you have no intention of stopping, very clearly. So, you know, I'm at this point, I don't know how long I have to wait. I've been pretty patient for them to grow up, but they don't want to do that. Is there a way to delay stream? I'm not going to delay stream when people that have already gotten banned are allowed to ban evade with extra accounts. That's silly. I'm not going to do that. That's just, there's no point when they've already gotten banned. If they weren't already banned, I'd be like, all right, maybe, you know, these people are just getting crazy. These are people that have been doing it for years, literally, dude. So they know they can't make it. I know that they're veterans on a storm. That's very sad. That's like literally 2 ranks lower than my ice. And you have to cheat in a counter matchup to win while account sharing after getting banned for probably boosting. Like, think about that series of events, bro. And you think that everyone is just gonna be chill with that for the time being? Like, hell no. Hell no, bro. Literally, they're making their characters named after me and then exploiting too. Like that Chase Earthsmith dude, we've seen him do it. He's like jading, exploiting. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, bro. So I mean, like if we're doing all that, I mean, I don't understand how that's not harassment. Like, you're literally just weird. Like, if someone doesn't like you, the logical next thing to do is move on to someone who will. Not to obsessively mess with their day over and over again with as many accounts as like really. If you face one of them, they all teleport in. Dude, they have calls where they all like tell them what's in my hand too. You could tell based on the way he changed his pips that game. Not that a storm should be losing a life, but it's very obvious what he did there. It was definitely a Q snipe, but beyond that, we know what it is based on the way they changed their pips. That's actually their dead giveaway because they're not good enough to even think their moves out. So they can't comprehend, oh, this person might threefold. Let me get a myth pip. They have to wait for me to discard a threefold that I was planning on casting to get a myth pip when they already have a weakness on. You know what I'm saying? Cam's planning on making Sprite Swarm trainable. Wow. That's a great change that they should totally consider doing before all the other stuff that we want. That's wow. How amazing. Other than our last match, how's it going? I mean, today's a good day, bro. Oh my God. Have KI employees been responsive? I mean, yeah, but honestly, it's been pretty chill like January and February, but now they're back at it again. It's the fact that it's the same guild, and I know that they don't own their account, bro. Listen, if you want an account share, do it. By all means, do it. But get me involved in that garbage, I will absolutely do something about it every time. So that's the way I see it. I'm not happy with their lack of action on some accounts. I'll say it, bro. These people are adults. They're adults that cheat on a game meant for kids. Like, let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in. And I guarantee you we'll see a few. When I get them this early, I literally do not see the end of it. It happens every time. So you'll know. You'll know, bro. You'll absolutely know. Have thought about starting a fresh Wiz for vids? I'm doing a walkthrough right now. It's going a little slow, but I might, I don't know. I might have the next installation of that soon, bro. They come out when it gets warm outside. I don't know, man. I'll be very, very honest. I have no idea, bro. I don't know what their issue in life is. I know they all have a very irrational hate for me, but frankly, I don't like people that harass others. So frankly, if that's a hill I'm gonna die on, great, bro. Did I see Jetty's video? I don't watch people's videos that are intentionally dishonest, so no, I would not have done that. I'm sure that I'm being said that I'm lying, but they're all gonna lie about boosting and account sharing. If they want me to take any of their arguments about whether I deserve this harassment seriously, they have to admit first that they have account shared, have gotten banned for boosting. If you're not going to be honest, there's no point in trying to make a credible argument. I'll say that right now, bro. I'm very what was it about me? I'm curious, bro. I'm curious, tell truth. I want to know how many lies there were, bro. Like that ass. Because I really need to know. You can tell by how they play the matchup. It's like, it's obvious what they're doing. You wouldn't play like the way they play unless you knew what your opponent's hand looked like. So I don't know, man. Who made the video? Just somebody that very constantly pretends that their group of friends isn't breaking TOS. That's all it is, as usual. It's like, there's literally documented evidence of this, so I don't know why you think that's weird. If I were lying, then yeah, call me out. I'm not lying. And if you can prove that I'm lying, go for it. But I can prove that I'm not, so... I don't know, man. Oh, have I thought about making a video like what gear you should farm? I'm working on a PvP gear guide, but I'm trying to make it all purpose. So y'all would get some like PvE stuff added onto it. You know what I'm saying, dude? They've already lost your argument if they said you deserve to be harassed. I mean, what other argument is there if they're not siding with me here? There's harassment, right? That's literally, it's not really debatable at that point. What else do you call multiple instances? And I'm sure if y'all have watched, like, if y'all have watched the streams, especially over the summer, you've seen instances where they've literally done this for the full 3 hours of a stream. As in taking turns. Like what they're doing now is mild. But I still don't have, I'm not a fan of it considering their past. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my issue. When you put someone through that, they don't really want anything close to it ever again. That's not like a crazy reaction. Especially when I'm not breaking TOS and they are. So, Marvel Rival stream when? Y'all keep saying that. Bro, can I be honest? I really don't want to. At this point, I feel like I've fallen behind. And now I feel like I'm just gonna, it's gonna look stupid, you know? That's the issue, man. Maybe if I was playing on the low, but you know, this is not to put you down, but the fact that they're doing this over a small streamer, relatively small, I don't take that the wrong way. It's because that's like their peak, bro. Their peak is a stream like this to piss off. That's a crazy bit. Like, imagine all the streamers you could do this to and you chose my ass. Crazy. Play Rivals? Ah, damn. I just said I wouldn't, and then they're not taking no for the answer. Why don't you put a black card over your stream? Yeah, so you're saying let your stream be held hostage by people instead of asking Wiz to do something about it. I'm never going to agree with that, bro. That's fine. Well, I'm trying to randomize high IQs, so we're not going to be held hostage. So, you know, keep that in mind, y'all. Aren't you the biggest on Wiz? Does it matter? It still doesn't matter. It's still, like, relatively... Doing this to someone at this level is crazy. I just gotta say it, bro. Why not hide the cards only when you know you're against a sniper? Because there's some nights where I never get sniped, and some nights like this where I can assure you it'll happen. When it's this early in the stream, when that many people came through like that, raps, bro. Raps. Absolutely raps. I've seen some more casual players get angered by you causing you sometimes. Call that boosting or sniping too loosely. Okay. So, did I say that I was 100% right? No. I am 100% right about these people, though. That's the thing. I've been doing this for, like, how many years, bro? Obviously, I'm not going to be right about everything. When it's a guild of people that have literally taken turns back to back, and we know, everyone that's close to the situation knows that they're banned or account sharing to evade that ban, like, what are we yapping about, you know? I never said I was 100% right. Nobody's claiming that. That would be very weird to claim. That sounds like one of those bad arguments I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you want to, like, build a strongman, that's a great place to start. Oh, my friend over there got accused once, so Sauce is a bad guy every day of the week. Like, come on, man. Like, if you watch the streams, you know it's not like that. If you run a 30 to 40 second delay. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that y'all want me to do that. But I don't think that that's going to be my solution to any of this, y'all. That's the truth. I just don't believe in it. Maybe things would smooth out if you avoid guilt by association. No, I'm not going to avoid guilt by association. I think when it's an in-game mechanic like a guild, I'm not going to, no. I mean, is helping someone ban evade with your account not guilt by association? Like, of course it is. That's what I'm calling them guilty of. That's completely pathetic. Like, literally, like you see someone getting harassed to the point where they have to submit a report on someone, and your first thought is, how do I help them escape? Like, are you serious? Like, hell no. I'm never gonna be on board with that. That's crazy to me. My man, like, that's guilt by association, bro. That's crazy, apparently. Apparently, that's not guilt. Alrighty. We got a storm. I mean, let's hope this doesn't go terribly. We have to shield, and we have to be able to deal with Storm Elf with Gearhead, right? You're saying you'd rather complain than do any temporary solutions? I mean, if that's what you got out of that, I think you've earned yourself a very quick ban, because I feel like I've explained myself very, very well. I think I've explained myself well. Now, there's someone in the chat named JWS that actually has gotten banned for stream sniping me before, defending them. People like that, every time y'all come into the chat, you've literally been in the chat admitting to stream sniping me. I remember that. So now you're in my chat acting all innocent, I'll call you out. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing, right? So every time y'all come into the chat pretending you haven't been a part of it, that's going to be a problem, you know? That's going to be a problem. That guild is created to stream snipe? Maybe not created, but that's what it's become. He just arrived too? No, of course, right? And they only arrive when I trash talk them, but they have to pretend that they haven't done any of that, you know? It's just stupid, bro. What is that? Okay. I do need to get rid of that at some point, but not right now, right? I think you could maybe get rid of this, get rid of this. A shield would have been amazing, but I don't have it. I guess you have to bubble. Not my favorite move, but it's all I got. You'd have to gaze at some point as well, though, right? A shield was the move. You know, dude? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No shields. Wow. He went on a spiel talking about our guild that does nothing of the things he named, but beat him in PvP. What guild are you in? Go ahead, name it. Listen, I can play this game all day if y'all want. But if you got skeletons in your closet, I think that's a terrible thing to be exposing in front of 400 people. I'll just say that. That's a terrible idea. I would never, but that's up to you, bro. I love how many of them came through. The second they think that they think that there's something like accountability for their actions, bro. What is that? Is that an evil snowman? Oh, it's just a shield. Okay. Do that. You can definitely rebrace. I think you should rebrace, right? Why not? Seems like a good idea. I could always chameleon, right? They swarmed us like flies. No, because that's what this is, bro. That's what this. They probably planned this ahead of time. They're like, oh, we got called out for for everything that we've done, you know. That's a good move. We need to somehow break that shield, you know. And then what? I mean, I guess you could just shield here. I mean, I think they might aura, so I want to keep the other one. He's calling out whole guilds. Yeah, when a whole guild is full of people, is like if 90% of a guild is like doing something crazy, like you expect me not to call them out? Like that's the thing. Dude, do I do this? I could steal their blades if they catch of the day. I kind of love that. I don't know. That seems kind of good to me. Oh, damn, but I don't have anything here, dude. I guess we have to shield, right? Yeah. Most people guild hop? Yeah, I'm not talking about those people. When 95% of the guild don't PvP? Yeah, so I'm not talking about those guilds. If you think I am, then I want to know which guild I've ever done that to. Notice how that dude didn't name the guild? He doesn't have an argument. This is what I'll do this every time. If y'all come into my chat acting goofy as hell, I'll ask you for a singular detail, and then y'all crumble. What is up with that? So y'all don't have any actual argument to make? You're just here to be stupid? You came in a group and didn't give me one example. That's so sad. It just proves my point. Y'all are in a call being stupid as usual. I think, yeah, this would be a very high utility move. This is good if they elf, which is very likely. Yeah, let's get rid of it, y'all. Do I still have a brace is a question. Because then the gearhead is amazing. Not one guild name drop. No, because see, they don't want to do it, dude. What's the point of naming my guild when you know it was? No, I want to know which guild you think that I slandered. Because the Deathly Penguins guild is full of losers. I'll say that with chest. Because I don't play around with words. Like, I'll say it, bro. I want to know which of you said I called out other guilds for doing nothing. I'm so curious which one you think that I called out for doing nothing. You know, dude. Losers equals exploiters and snipers. Oh, fully. People that harass me, people that have said racist thing towards me, people that account share while ban evading, all of it. I think none of them are healthy for the game. I think most people agree. That's good if they heal. Because I think sometimes they'll just throw out a random ass berry, bro. I can also get a Storm Pip for Rainbow Serpent, maybe. You know, dude? That's at least a good move. That's the one thing you could do against Elf, right? Now, that shield, it's going to get broken. Okay. They have a buffed ass owl, though. Do I just weakness? I think that's all I can do. I just have to weakness, right? I have a max pip judge. I also have a buffed chameleon because of the storm bubble. I could do that. They would have to weakness me for it to be that good of a move. Shield is always good, but I don't know, man. Now, are they going to shield again? Okay. If I were them, I'd be going for a berry. They didn't. Okay. So they're wasting their pips on purpose. It makes sense. Should I just judge? Is judge not amazing? It's like a weird-ass move, to be honest. It's a max... I mean, I don't think judge is that good, but I think this is really good. Because it's still a bubbled hit, right? Before they can do much. I want to say that's my best move. I don't know. I mean, obviously, Owl's just crazy. If I do this, then we're good, right? I love how I talk about the parts of the Wiz community that are, like, stupid, and they come here to prove my point. Bop! 27. I see it. And that proves everything. Honestly, I don't know if y'all realize that. Bubble is still one of my better moves. This is a weakness. Do I not Dark Pact? Or do I bubble? I mean, I think if I bubble right now, it doesn't really do much for us, right? It might. Let me do it. Because what if I can gaze or something? His chat is mine? Oh, cool. Bye. Notice how that works. Isn't that crazy? Did you enjoy that power trip? Go ahead. Make a new account, bro. Honestly. Actually stupid. Some people are actually dumber than I can believe, bro. Said the chat is mine. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Is it another weak? I think that's a steel pip. Oh, it's not. Okay. But these are the same weakness? Is this not still like a really good move, though? I think it is. I am going to need to deal with the heal at some point if they go for it. They really shouldn't, because I can Gearhead, Rainbow Serpent, and Skeletal Pirate at the moment, you know? So that's the problem, I guess, you know? With them doing any of that, but they could just play Heat. At least here, they're not changing their pips around what I'm pulling, so they can just play He Don't Got It. Is that a Dark Surge? Or is that a Shrike? Okay, so I can get a Scion on them. So I have to shield first, obviously, right? I think we're playing pretty well. A Hidden Bubble is kind of annoying, though. But I guess a Scion would kill, would it not? I'm kind of hoping. I could gaze if I think it's better, yeah. Shield might be good. I like gaze because that way, if they do a bubble, it's just not a good move, I don't think. You know, dude? Whoa, this is cool. Good for them. Oh my god. Our glow bug. So they went for a hit and double weakness, right? Okay. I mean, 800 damage is not that big of a deal. I think you can shield here. Wait, I could just Scion, can I not? Is Scion not still better? Oh, I think Scion. I didn't realize they would pip conserve. Yo, I almost didn't notice they pip conserve, bro. I didn't think they would bugs that have 11 pips. They have 11 pips, so this does extra damage. Were they banking on not pip conserving? Then again, dude, is this that good with 2 weaknesses? I know it's 2 buffs, but I have a judge out of it as well. You know, dude? I didn't think I was winning until this, but that was a great idea, the double debuff. Yeah, that did a lot. Oh, I don't know. I think that's your kill shot. But am I, let's say that I get owled, can I shield and not die? They could bury. That's what they should do. They should bury here. Whoa, okay. So they didn't have that good of a hit, but I guess this is their best way to do a follow-up. Very interesting. I think we shield, right? I think, yeah. So they're trying to do that again to win. Yeah, you know what, dude? That's crazy. They tried their best, but I think we're good. I think just do that. We didn't get to do anything with the depth pips, bro. We didn't get to do any, like, scales. We didn't do anything. That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. I mean, it's all good. Like, I think the Dark Pact won us the game because we were able to make a weakness bad, right? I can't believe I almost didn't Scion there. Is this a weakness? That's a good weakness. No, it's not. That's so interesting. But what is their plan? Like, what is their scheme here? I think I'm just gonna shield in case they do a Catalan. That could be stupid. But I want another pip for Judge to kill. I don't want them to do anything other than an elf. Because I need to make everything other than an elf, like, you know? Okay, I got a lot of good cards. Would I do that? It's literally more than a Judge, right? Interesting. So they went for a hit and debuff, but I have another shield, right? Guys, I think I have to Rainbow Serpent, Pip Conserve, Judge. I think that is what I gotta do, honestly. Wow. Oh, never mind. They didn't have any. Okay, that wasn't, I thought it was a weakness aura. It's not. That should be Raps, right? Literally the highest damage move at 6 pips. I could have done this at 5 pips, my boy. Hey, yo. Actually crazy, dude. There's even times where chat calls stream sniping. He said he didn't want to call it that. Oh, that happens more regularly than me calling them a sniper. If you watch the streams, you would know this. One guild that has a years-long history of it, I don't know, man. My man said don't give them any more attention. I mean, y'all can keep them accountable if y'all want. I don't mind. They said that I talk trash about their guild. I'm very curious if I happen to do that, which guild? Because I can tell you why. I could add, you know, context. But they don't want to name the guild. They just want to say that I'm wrong. Like, that's crazy. So you're just trolling. Or you know what you did that was wrong. And you probably don't want it aired out. Which I would get, bro. I would get. But then, why are you in my chat doing that? Please do add context. Tell me which guild I was wrong about. You told me to add context. Obviously. That's all I want. You can't say things with no proof. I can show you the proof, probably. But I don't know who you said I am wrong about. Who am I proving what about? So that's the problem. So are you going to name it or are you out of the chat? Because at this point, I'm going to assume you're trolling. No offense. I already said penguins, the deathly penguins. So Tyler Wilde has said racist things towards me. There is a 5-year-old video. That's one member of the deathly penguins. There's a 5-year-old video of him going immune to me. As in 5 different resist talents to my life wizard. And he has still been doing it. Link the video. Sure. Immune stream sniper. Awesome the sauce. Let's see. I'm sure it should be one of the 10 or 20 that he's done. Let's see, bro. Anyone know the title of this video? It's the one where I got immune set for by Tyler Wilde 5 years ago. And I'll go through all the deathly penguins if y'all want. If y'all want, bro. Let me link it real quick. Does anyone remember? Let's see.
Listen.
I'm trying to figure it out now. Let's see. It was life PvP. So Wizard101 life PvP. Awesome the sauce. Immune stream sniper. Let's see. I'm just trying to put in key. Oh, there it is. 4 years ago. My bad. My bad, bro. 4 years ago. September 14th, 2020. This is someone that was in the Deathly Penguins. Right there. 4 years ago. He's been doing this since then. More recently, he stream sniped me on multiple accounts this year as well. So this has been happening. If I see someone that does that from 4 years ago and they're in a guild where other people do what they do, that's a problem. Do you want me to go on? There are other members I can go through if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, so someone like that, obviously I'll have beef with. That JWS dude that was in the chat earlier, I literally pulled him up in the chat stream sniping before. There's plenty of people that have watched since before they can vouch for that. How about that, bro? Even if that's one guy not representing the entire guild, I'll go through all of them. Name me the name. I'll go through all of them. Honestly, bro. Racist when? Do you think Tyler, you don't think that dude has ever said anything? So see, that's the issue. I just gave you proof and now you're going to be like, oh, but it's only one guy. Notice how this is going to work? So that's a problem, right? And you're not even letting me go through all the people, right? There's a bunch of them, bro. There are a bunch of them. I could go through all of them and tell you what they did. But considering the length of time, no, I'm not going to pull unique receipts on everybody when plenty of people can vouch, honestly. So there you go, bro. Honestly. The goalpost moved so much. You're gone. Bye. Honestly, bro. And by the way, I have receipts for a good few more people, but I don't want to dedicate the stream time. Honestly. Because what you did when I gave you one example was, oh, it's only one example. That's a problem. That's a real problem. You're gone, bro. If you'd been like, okay, that's bad. can you name me other people? I would have actually kept going. But you decided to be stupid right there. So I don't think it's worth my energy. Bye. My man said he got sent to the Phantom Zone. No, he's gone, bro. He's gone. These kids got to understand, bro. Like, here's the thing. I think the logic that they're trying to use is that I'm knowingly lying. And at that point, prove that. Prove that I'm knowingly lying. As in, I know that I'm wrong, but I'm lying about it anyways. You can't, because it hasn't happened. You missed out on a lot of fun. We have rats coming to the street. Bro, these kids, man. Actually crazy. Whole chat cooked them, too. That's so funny that he didn't even name the goddamn guild. And then when he did name them, it's literally the stream sniping guild. Explain why 8 of them got banned in January, by the way. If they're all clean. 8 of them. Explain that. And you know why they got banned? Because one of the accounts that was involved in jading against everybody had a bunch of people from that guild log into that account to also do it so they could do it every day. Is that not proof? That's from January. Are we going to erase that happened? We can keep going if you want. Do you want to talk about the person with a 100-year mute in that guild that takes crowns to boost people? We want to talk about that? I can go through every single individual. The problem is that's not going to be worth my time. So there you go, bro. If you thought Tyler was bad, surprised you didn't mention the co-founder. Oh, I haven't started. Sauce don't let this guy get to you. No, I mean, it's not a getting to me thing. It's just like they come in groups every time one of them starts being toxic. The second the limelight is on their stupidity, and then they do all that. Crazy. Honestly, bro. And they try to use my chat to do it. Like, you think you're going to weaponize my chat to prove your innocence after literally harassing me for years? Are you serious? Like, do you really think that I'm going to stand for that? That's crazy. So, yeah, bro. Why don't they just ban or disband the guild? At this point, might be the best choice. I'm not joking. I don't know. That's up to them. Probably gets off on you coming at him. It's fine, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to change that part of me, honestly. So, there you go. He asked for a timestamp, and I pulled something up from 4 years ago. And you think nothing has happened in the past 4 years? Oh, where's Chris in all of this? Oh, Chris, the guy in the Discord that said, ban me if you want. I'll keep harassing him or something along those lines. That was a great screenshot. That was a great one. Another Deathly Penguin. How could I have forgotten? How could I have forgotten, bro? The guy that admitted to doing it in the Wizard101 Discord, that also happened in January. Wow, I mean, I probably have that screenshot on this computer somewhere. If you really wanted me to pull it out, you know, dude. Off topic, what happened to your sound panel? Oh, that's the cat that I'm cat sitting. She thinks that I don't know where she went. Oh, she's on the fridge. Thank God. That's my favorite place for her to be. Because she sleeps through the whole stream. I don't have to worry about her. Because, you know, sometimes she's like breaking stuff, bro. Like, not the cat again. Bro, I literally fixed the panels. Had no intentions of cat sitting. And then my cousin hit me up. He was like, yo, lad, I need a favor. I'm like, all right, fine. Fine, bro. They have 3 guilds. I think they just do that to make it, like, less obvious. I really do. And probably to raid or something, right? Raid gates and whatnot. But it's like, how do you have, like, 5 to 6 people that are all that toxic directed towards me, and you expect me to have any sort of good feeling towards you, bro? My man said, Aurora... This is why I have a problem with that guild. Like, they do this stuff, dude. One Deathly Penguin match did all this? No, because there's 5 of them assembled like the goddamn Avengers or something, bro. Like if I didn't call out everything, they're just gonna do it, like, out in the open even more. That's the thing. At this point, I have to call it out. They don't do well in the light. You know what I'm saying, dude? They've been... By the way, exactly. I'm not the only person they've sniped. I'm glad that these points are being made. I don't know why anyone would defend that Tyler Wilde, dude. I don't understand why. Some of the screenshots that I've seen of him in WizChat are so crazy. The amount of times he's charged back and account shared is just... It's literally a disgrace, honestly, bro. So, I mean, if you really think stuff like that is healthy for the game, you're being stupid. I don't know how else to explain this. Watch Solo Leveling? I have to. I have to, my boy. I've been on, like, a binge of shows right now. You know, dude? What's the next event after this current Beast Moon? I have no idea, bro. He's back on a new account? Who knows? He has so many accounts that they don't actually ban that we don't know. He could be anybody at that point. But if chances are the account originated in that guild because they've done it so many times, you know, dude. You can't say no to cat sitting. Yeah, I would have felt bad because, like, I don't think she would have vibed with another person. Like, she do be vibing with me. I've realized though, like, when she has energy, if I don't, like, try to run it out, it's bad. You know, dude. Are these people colluding to stream snipe you? Some of them have taken packs for doing it. Some of them just don't like me. But it's not like 5 people that don't like me. It's 5 accounts worth of people, but 1 person willing to log in. That happened before. Some of them just don't like that someone's doing better than them, I would assume, you know? I'm not trying to say you're in the wrong. I know that some people in guilds like Golden Warriors, Wizards, Orange Cats, Troop, and Sharks, these are the ones I've hopped between, do raids and key portals. I haven't called out any of them other than Orange Cats, Sharks, because there's multiple people in Sharks that are also in Deathly Penguins and Deathly Penguins. The Orange Cats people, one of the people in that guild was the one that was spamming my chat with a bunch of alt accounts, doxing my government name with crazy ass usernames. I'm gonna choose to have a problem with that. And the Deathly Penguins, we've already talked about this. If they have a bunch of people in another guild, that's not up to me. So I mean, it's just you name like 6 guilds. I haven't called out 6 guilds. I think that's just silly. What do you use to edit your videos? Oh, I don't know, man. I go between Sony Vegas. That's my favorite. But also, Adobe's not bad. You know, I've like, you know, what is it, like the final whatever? Something? How they join and they're still not smart enough to try to blend in? No, they're just calling themselves out. It's just stupid, bro. I said this would happen. Eventually, after they got banned, they'll just continue doing this because they have enough accounts to do it with. As long as all of them don't get banned, they have enough accounts. That's the issue. So you want to act like this, it's only going to end stupid. It's not my fault. It's just VC while they watch the stream and tell the hand. So many of them have boosted rank off of it. This is really random, but I haven't been in stream. Oh, am I still in college? No, I graduated, bro. Thank God. Yo, Interstellar, thank you for the top donut of $10, by the way, this live stream. Guys, don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, you can really piss off these stream snipers with your Twitch Prime sub. It goes a long way. Thank you for all the generosity with the donuts. Thank you to Interstellar for the top donut of $10, my boy. Even more people joining? I mean, they can join all they want. That's fine. I have no issues off of them being in a guild. I have issues of what they do in the guild, and if there's a pattern, I'm going to call it out. I'm not stupid. Takes less than a month to mid-max a brand new account. I mean, a lot of them, when they do get banned, they don't just quest the usual way, right? There's a whole, like, you know, Deimos cheat engine thing. That's something, like, it, like, ports you from quest to quest. I would love if they crack down on people that are evading bans doing that. I would love that. I think that would be a great idea. I'm not saying do it to everybody, because, I mean, some people aren't even, like, you know, they're not breaking TOS, right? But I feel like if you're going to break TOS and then just exploit the solution out, I don't know. To me, I feel like that would be great. The problem is calling out whole guilds, but I don't. I've called out 2 guilds, and most of them are weird. It's not really complicated. You're playing devil's advocate. I don't know why. I don't really care, though. All right, bro. We got what? Oh, my God. I don't know if y'all heard the dude outside. What the hell was that? Loud-ass motor. Is this a Belft? I mean, okay. Hey, yo, Styles, thank you for the Twitch Prime. That was a vehicle outside. I don't know why it was that loud, y'all. That did not sound normal. Ooh, okay. It's a mid, so you don't need heal counters, right? I like these, bro. Should I just, shield? Yeah, why not, right? You speak about the Penguins and you queue versus one? I'm not. Am I? It doesn't seem like it. All right, bro. Let's see what he does. That should be a blade, right? I thought that was a fart. That'd be a nasty ass fart. I would not be happy farting like that. That's good if they shield. A weakness might have been good. That could be good. Should I bubble? A bubble doesn't do anything. I think I just have to want it, right? That's all I can do. It's an alt account for one of them. Oh, really? I mean, guys, I'm not going to keep track of every one of their accounts. I'm just letting y'all know what it is. This is the life you faced yesterday. Yeah, but he wasn't toxic, was he? I mean, he could have been. I've gotten him a lot. I've noticed that, but he wasn't. That was the guy that actually didn't jade given the chance, right? Didn't cheat. Not all of them are, as I just said. Okay. Now, they could hit through the shield, but I don't think I care that much about that. That's probably for the best to keep, right? Just ready to go. Maybe just bubble. I really would like a weakness. I think a weakness would go a long, long way. I'm not one of those people. I just don't like you personally. And yet, here you are in my stream. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Damn, I'm just pulling the same things over and over again. Oh, my God. What is he doing? That's a good move. I think a Chimera was the only good move that I had. Would I Gearhead? I don't think a Gearhead does anything, yo. I think Chimera's all I could do. I could weakness. To 3,000 damage. I gotta undo that somehow. And I just don't have the ability to. That is crazy. Wow, it took me a while to pull that weakness. I'll say that much. But we'll do that. Yeah, I think a buffed Chimera would be amazing, right? Yeah. I mean, if I shouldn't have discarded the first one. That's my fault, right? Dude, come on, man. Really? I'm pulling everything over and over again that I don't want. No way. No, dude, I have the perfect Chimera into the writing here. Can I just get it? That'd be amazing. Oh, wow. Okay, I got the Chimera, though. So hear me out. This actually is 0 pips and a shad to get rid of those traps. And this is a bubbled hit that echoes the fact that he has an OT on us. So I should be able to out-trade the drop bear and gain pips. So I think that's a really, really good idea. I think that's the best that we could do, y'all. Can I crit? That's like going to be an important crit. Yeah. A buffed ass. That does like 3k, dude. And the OT's doing a little bit. So I really like that. Now, ideally, I didn't get the shad. I would have done this. That would have been so cool. It's all good, though. Do I have to shield now? I really, really wanted to use this. Now I feel like I have nothing, bro. Is this a stone? It's a good stone. I could Gearhead that. I could weakness again. Would I really Gearhead that, though? I don't know. I feel like the trap counter's okay. But let me weakness first. Let's just see what he does, bro. I think Gearhead is better. Because I'm at 7k. Like, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Gearhead is stupid because I'll swap the Chimera back. So I shouldn't Gearhead. I'm being dumb. I should not do that. Ideally, I should, Chimera again, actually. That's what I should do. I could do that. Wow. My deck is not working right now. What is this? A bubble? A blade. Okay. Guys, I do think that that's, I think, my best move. So it's 0 pips. I'll get rid of two traps and get 2 pips. I don't know if that's that good, but I feel like, yeah. If I'd done it 1 round earlier, I would have been real happy. I would have been real happy, bro. Yeah, it's weird, for sure. Dark Surge would have been nuts. Damn. It's actually really sad. Oh, wow, smart. Okay. So what should I do here? I mean, I could scales in a second, right? I think it's gonna detonate. I get a life pip and shield. It didn't detonate. I should not have done that, bro. Oh, I thought it was about to detonate for sure. Oh my god. I messed up. I gave him a free shield break. That is not how you play. I need another shield. That's the only way to make up for that, bro. Oh, wow. I mean, how am I winning is the crazy question. What is that? Okay. I have to shield again. I literally don't have a choice. Nah, they keep giving me shields really wrong. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, I think that's smart. Why not? That almost could have been bad, I'll be honest. But I think that's fine. He has what? Yeah, he has a few buffs. We're just not going to pull a Braze. I haven't seen a Braze, bro. I don't think we're playing that bad, though. If I do this, at least it's free damage. Nothing wrong with that, right? He kind of has to do something that's OT-based to get value right now. So I don't mind that. I don't know. Is that a Fire Elf? There's no way. Why? There's no way wait, dude, I'm just gonna have to Chimera into a Scales, right? Why did he do that? I don't think anything triple buffed can kill me. He just let me do, yeah, so yeah. I mean, this is just, it's just a no-brainer, right? There's no way I'm not doing this. My question is, out of this, yeah, I mean, Scales is the move, right? Is there any reason why this is bad? Let's say that he were to, like, I don't know, Ninja Pigs or something, then I don't know. Not trying to play victim, saying some folks were falsely accused. I don't know what video you're referring to, but I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people in this community get some very good free views by lying about me. And I don't do it back. And I think that's kind of crazy, considering this is my job, but that's all I'm gonna say on that, bro. I think some people really, really go out of their way. That's good. That's my best move. If I can, maybe... I agree with you. It doesn't sound like you do. But, I mean, that's just my 2 cents, bro. I mean, I hope that Chimera... Is he gonna Ninja Pigs? Ninja Pigs does, like, 5k. Ooh, nice move. Nice move. The best part about this is... some of the damage is lost on the trap. Like, the overtime isn't gonna be trapped like that. That's gonna do, what, 4k? How much is that doing? Yeah, 4k on the dot. I think you're surviving this turn, because he has no pips left, right? And as much as that's doing, he would have to detonate both of them in order to win, I would say. So he could only detonate one of them with Troll. So I think that's better because I buffed the Chimera. That could be a dumbass move, though. Ooh. Yeah. I think a Troll does not kill me, if that's his goal. But really well played if he trolls, I gotta be honest. Because it's a detonate, right? It's like the one decent move. If he doesn't have a Troll, I think nothing saves him in time. But I could be wrong. Maybe a Brace does? Does it? I don't know if a Brace does. That's a really weird game right now. Because that's doing a ton, dude. That's a double buffed Chimera. That itself is worth a lot. It's like 500 right there. Does he? Oh, he didn't troll. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So we have 7 pips. We have 700 damage on this. I could do this, but it's less damage and the bubble doesn't fully buff it. Judge is by far the best move. Nice, bro. That's actually crazy. I'll be honest. I'm curious. Could he have trolled and detonated one of the sagas and the other one might have killed me? How much damage would a detonate have done? I'm like actually so curious, bro. I'm genuinely curious. That's crazy. Bob! Hey! Yo, thank you, Shen, for the 10 bob, homie. Oh, dude, barely. That was really, yeah.
Doing what you love
I had to judge.
Let them keep wasting their lives.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Keep up the good work.
It is really disappointing to me to know that someone that, by the way, is in, oh, I mean, I don't know. Should I really, like, the person that you're saying made this video has all the information that they need to know that they're being, that I'm the wrong person to go after here. That's, I guess, as far as I'll go. I'm not going to go out of my way, but it's just sad, bro. I haven't seen whatever video y'all talking about, though. I'm curious. We should do a live reaction. We should do what video? I don't know what it's even called, but honestly, I'm not gonna advertise it here because I think that's what they want. Let's get Asmodine. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. Thank you to Shen and Interstellar for the top donut of $10 as live stream, man. I appreciate it, man. Content? I mean, bro, it's funny, bro. It's funny. I'll be honest. But you know, I don't really have the energy. I'm gonna be honest. I think when you go through 5 or 6 videos by a similar as group of people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Have y'all ever seen that video of the dude that got banned and like said that I was the reason the PvP community was like, I don't know, like I had the most negative impact on the PvP. Like this is someone that got banned for like literally like, I don't know, doing like everything under the sun to make other people's lives worse. And he's calling a content creator that's actually playing the game bad for the community. Like, yo, Shen, and so many people believed it. Yo, thank you, Shen, for the 10 bomb, man. Hey, I'm glad we're making him salty, man. I really am. Chimera's broken, dude. I remember watching a video. Yeah, they were saying I was the worst thing to happen to PvP. Like, do they have any self-awareness at all? Have they seen the queue? Like, I'm not even like trying to be pompous, but I will. I'll up myself. Like, I have value, just like anybody would. If they're bringing an audience to a side activity that not that many people play, that's just what it is. I have as much value as Blaze Lifehammer or any other content creator does to the game, right? I mean, that's just, I think that it's of value. Not saying that it's like, you know, like that you should be above the law or whatever, you know, but like, I would acknowledge that first, you know? Can you make a channel point redeem to time an untimed dragon spits? I kind of love that. Why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all trying to untime him, by the way? I said I needed like a day or two away from him. I think the Wiz player base is the same, if not more, compared to 2014. It's only grown for a long, long time. I can't tell you right now because I feel like this hotfix that we need is really, we're waiting on it, you know? So I feel like when that comes, things will be a lot better, you know, man? My man said, oh, yeah, what's good, Pat? How you doing, man? You're the first YouTuber I subscribed to. Oh, when I got back into the game, hey, I appreciate you, man. Hopefully I've done that for some of y'all, man. My man said trying to start PP's Flame Guardian good. Flame Guardian? The dick is a Flame Guardian. Is that the minion? I mean, I don't think minions are allowed in P, my boy. Oh, Keeper of the Flame? Oh, it might be. If you're doing Myth Fire trap stats. Well, if you're Myth Fire, then no. If you're Fire Myth and you're doing trap stats, then yes. Because Keeper of the Flame is a Myth hit. You're going to want to clear weaknesses and shields and get like a fire trap on a fire, right? That would be amazing. You know? I could see it being really good on a fire. Fire Myth would, yeah. Fire Myth is weird, though. Like, I think it's a little bit worse than Myth Fire. He would not yet we need Dragon Switch back. He would not let this yapping set. What am I yapped about? I literally was just vibing until I got one of the people surrounded by others that think this game is their personal harassment ring. Like, come on, bro. And when I started like uncovering the truth about them, they come in here and literally prove my point. Like, I'm not yapping. That's not my fault. I can't control them doing that. Most of them have gotten banned in this chat and they just make new accounts to do this, you know. One fizzle and I lose game. What did you fizzle? What did you fizzle? Hey, I'll be honest, bro. Like, fizzles hit different at max level. I feel like when it's like a low fizzle chance and you fit like a life spell, oh my god. They're doing well. Hey, I'm glad that you're doing well, man. Bro, the stream's been popping off recently. You know what it is? I think I'm happier. I really do. I think it shows. I think it shows, man. You know? Baby's being fussy. You should show the baby me. And he or she, they will fuss less. I got you, bro. I got you. Just show them my face. I'm a baby whisperer. My man said Dragon would unironically defend you. I guess on this he probably would. I'm not gonna lie. On this stuff, yeah. I think it would have been funny to see. I haven't played this game since YouTube's Mastery Amulets. Ooh, dude, you don't even need it now. You basically, once you're at a certain level, you can change your pips to be like Mastery pips. So for per pip, you can actually like, you know, like if I get a fire pip, I could use any 2-pip fire spell for that power pip. And then you could change to another pip mid-game, like, you know? So you don't need Mastery Amulets anymore. Yeah, wild, right? Bro, when they first rolled that out, it looked like a bunch of Skittles on the way, but like, it's like one of the best parts of the Novus update. I think the Novus update blew chunks. Awful. I hated that update. But that one change, I was like, damn. Like, it's a new feature. It did not come out bugged like crazy. You know what I'm saying, dude? Check on the cat. Nah, I know what, she's gonna be sleeping the whole stream today. And I don't mind that, man. We got another storm. I think Gearhead is your, like, best friend. I hope y'all don't mind me spamming balance. I haven't done balance in a while, man. And I don't know. If I'm not going to lose Marshall, it's on this guy. So, you know what? That's right. There's a reason. Oh, my God. Okay, well. Gotta do it to him. I mean, a balance bubble isn't bad in this matchup. I'll say that. But you need to figure out what you're going to do with the balance bubble, bro. Like, you know. You don't need that. Why'd I get a balanced pip is a real question. I barely need that. I mean, we're gonna bubble fight, ideally. Yeah. Which pip do I want more? Death pips, probably. I am running. Yeah. I think death will help you against Storm a lot, right? So maybe get rid of that. Gearhead is great. Everything in my hand is great. But I need a shield for the gearhead to be good. That's like the one, you know? And I need more pips. If I'm just gonna like literally use all my pips like this. I mean, that's a good way to gain pips. But I kind of want him to galvanic. If at all possible. Is that a hidden bubble? Okay. Should I might get rid of the chameleon. That's a good move, right? Trap war into the shield is totally fine. If he galvanics and then, you know, but I need to get the shield, right? Yeah, I have to get rid of that. I have nothing good. That's all I can do. Unfortunate. I gave him an open catch of the day. Yeah, I think that is what it is. We have to shield, y'all. A bladed hit is, like, really not good. Wow, he did an instant click? Nubby? I would have fully expected that, bro. A weakness? No. Okay. That's a good move. Yeah, he's playing well. If I don't pull a shield, I'm in a lot of trouble here. I don't really like that, if I'm being honest. Maybe get rid of that. As much as I hate to... Wow, I have the weakness. This is like the worst thing that could have happened. Wow, I just don't be pulling shields or braces in this matchup. I guess they're in different parts of my deck, huh? It's kind of, you know? Okay. This is not good if I don't pull a shield. Gearhead is good because of Elf, literally, yeah. I actually have a really, really solid... Like, if I shield, I'm very solid here. Get rid of that. Okay, perfect, right? I mean, you're definitely going to do this. There's no other move. And then after that, you got to figure out, like, with the bubble, you got to do something. Nice brace. Okay. I mean, I don't mind this. We're going to gearhead that. The good news is he can't actually go for, he can't go for an owl out of it. If he could have owled out of it, that would have been a much better move. If I were him, I would have galvanicked into this. If you're going to use a broken card, might as well use it with Storm. I mean, he doesn't have a bad hit, don't get me wrong. But I feel like that's crazy, actually. Yeah. It's a double buffed gearhead. And part of his elf also gets buffed for a round. So, I mean, I don't know. Feels like a very high value move. Right, I mean, most of that damage, I mean, 1700 is crazy, dude. Yeah, I think the balance bubble with gearhead hits a little diffy. Yeah, we could brace or mock. I think both are good. I don't think you need that. Not right now. That might be good if he strikes. That's, you know what, with bubble, you might be very, I think brace is still your best bet. We'll see what he does, though. Catch of the day is not bad. Triton's not bad. Okay. I mean, he traded a pretty goddamn good hit. Guys, I almost feel like I got a Mockenspiel here. I don't know. It's a bubbled mock. I have to deal with 4,000. Yeah, damn, that's actually crazy how much that does. I still think catch was a better move, though. I mean, with the Storm Elf deck, you know what? Get rid of that. I think get rid of that. I want to say weaknesses are smart. I don't know why. I feel like with the balance bubble, this is totally fine, right? I can play for a kill shot very soon because of Storm Elf and this combined. Like, it's pretty good. The gearhead as well. Like, that did another 2,000. So, I mean, he's definitely lower HP. And we do have a double 35, right? I think brace is going to work out. I mean, we're barely ahead, though, dude. Is that done or no? Yeah, it's done. Interesting. Want it? That's what I'd do. Yeah. It's a good turn to brace. And then after that, I don't know. It's anybody's game. You didn't play bad, so, you know, if we lose, we lose. Obviously, Elf is a big factor here. Elf is just an amazing card, man. Like, you know, what can you say, man? I think you do need brace, though. Even if he trap auras, I don't mind another one. I cannot let him catch of the day again. Ooh. Is that better than if he buries? Could be. I don't know why he would bury. Nice. Not a bad move. Do I have a bubble? If so, then I don't know. Would I bubble? I think you do have to bubble. Either you have to Dark Surge into a big-ass balance hit, or you have to go for a Gaze into something smaller. Gaze isn't bad, though. It does like 2,000. I'd have to re-pull it. But I bet I will. I think you do have to bubble while you have a brace. It's kind of weird, but yeah. I think that's all you can do. That's like literally the best that we can do. If I could shield and get another gearhead, that would be amazing. Chimera's decent with bubble control. I drew right there, bro. It's a steel pip, I bet. Yeah. I was like, what would be annoying? It's a goddamn steel pip. All right, but we have bubble. That's actually totally fine. Okay, how weakness? I mean, you don't need the shield until you're scared of dying, I guess. And weakness with the brace is actually better, I think. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking Dark Surgeon is something big. I don't know what would be that big, though, you know? Should I just re-brace now? Yeah, because he can't catch the day without me, I have to get these out of my hand, and discarding it seems like a waste. That's so good. Would that kill, though? I wish. I just don't think so. Is that a nice, good move? Gotta respect that. You need a Storm Pip, just in case. You also do need a shield. Okay. We gotta clear our hand. He did that because let's say that I chameleoned, I was dead. So he's probably gonna trap aura a lot right now. Trap aura? What is that? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Should I trap aura him? Is that all I got? Oh, this is weird. I think it is all I got. I need to find a way to swap this over to him, bro. That's what I really need, right? Because I'm almost dead, but honestly, a double buff judge almost does it. Don't you win off hits? Maybe. I mean, that doesn't do all that much, thankfully, and I can swap it back. I think swapping it is going to be a big part of this. Why don't we just do, I don't know. Just get our pips, right? I think that's totally fine. That's just not a bad move. I'm not going to get rid of it right now. That's such a good move. I can actually put a hit and trap aura on him while not like, you know, wasting my pips. Because, oh, does he not galvanic? Interesting. Wait. Oh, I'm dead, huh? That's smart. If I do this, I'm dead. I wonder if I'm dead if I do that, though. I don't think I am. It's a 35 weakness? Well, that's a close one, but I mean, guys, there's no other move here. There is no other move. I have a trap aura on him. We have a balance bubble. 300 damage and a 35 weakness for 1 pip. Like, it doesn't get better, right? Hopefully. This is anybody's game. He's playing really well. If I were him, I think, I don't know. Yeah, that is what I'd have done. Now what? Because I'm dead unless I could maybe swap again? I don't know. I don't think a judge kills is the issue. Does it? I don't think it does. And if a judge doesn't kill, I'm sure he could kill us. I could shield, but then what? He just elves, right? It's one of those, like, you know? What are you dead to? A shad. Like, there's a lot of things I'm dead to, actually. If I shield, he'll elf. But you know what? It'll give me an extra pip, and maybe that'll make the judge kill. That's like kind of a dumb move. Yo, let's get a highlighter, Gray. Thank you for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Let's see what he does. Yeah, unfortunate. It's just a very, very... I mean, listen, I had to at least hope he didn't have it, right? Guys, I don't think a judge is killing. If it wasn't a 35 weakness, maybe. You know? Now, is that my last round of trap aura? It is. So yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to do this. I don't think it does 5k. There's just no way, right? I wish. I should have discarded in case he literally had nothing, but whatever. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. It's either kills or... I mean, it's close. It's just a 35 weakness is crazy. It's actually gonna be crazy close. Yeah, wow. Unfortunate, bro. We brought that really close. Like, a wand hit would have killed, yeah. So, I mean, you know, I'm happy about that. If Elf wasn't in the game, this would be very easy W. But unfortunately, Elf is the way that it is, you know? This could do 1,000 damage, and Elf would be the reason I die. Like, literally. This does, like, what, 2,000 though, you know? I think he used his Catalans well. And obviously, it's a broken school, bro. This is why I put Storm above Balance on the tier list, by the way. They have the best spells, like that ass. If they didn't have a way to punish your shields with like thousands of damage, then maybe not. But if a low rank Storm can beat a balance with Elf, then yeah, it's just completely broken. I've at this point, I'm not even like mad about it. I'm just like happy that there's even more proof that I'm right. Like, you know, it's damn simple. Just remove Elf. Like that ass, bro. It'd be nice. What do you think about this new system? Restricts certain school spells, making it school only castable. I don't know what you just said. I'll be honest. Been saying that Elf and Catch are the two strongest parts of that school. No, 100%. I'm not even mad about these losses these days, bro. Like, I know what a boosted card. Like, as someone that's gotten to Marshall with that, I just know what it is, bro. It's just sad. He actually could have played that a lot better. When are they gonna fix the silence elements? I don't know. I think Storm should always be the balance if they just steal Pip a lot. If that's the way I see it. Why does Storm have that? Because they ignored the school identity of Storm when they made that pet. And then that was 4 years ago. And they haven't done anything since. It's crazy. Catalan should not be a 35 week. I don't mind Catalan. At least it's a weakness school, right? It's the dot that you get for Storm Alphing. I think at least you can argue that Catalan should be a spell. Right? Maybe it shouldn't be a 35, whatever, you know, dude. But I feel like it's not really that good. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take. I actually think it's pretty bad compared to a lot of other spells, bro. Above Storm Elf. You're a menace. You're a goddamn menace, bro. Is running the 1 pip or a meta? Yeah, everybody's running 8 of them, bro. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Was there ever a balance spell that that gambited Hots and Dots? Yeah, it was old gen. It was old gen. But they got rid of it. That would have been cool. I think that would have been cool to see if you ever did all those, you know. Catalan so situational. No, he played well though. I mean, it's fine. Like, you know, like I feel like it would be nice if my shields mattered, but I've given up on the game making any sense. Steel Pip and Power is insane with 1 pip auras. They are, dude. They are. No, that ass. I think the Steel Pips really cost me a lot of tempo there. I mean, it feels good not to get sniped for a few games in a row. I thought today would be awful. I mean, we lost a couple here and there, but you know what? That's fine. It's all good. You know, man. At least they're legit. I'll say it, man. My man said, make Oni allowed in PvE. Which Oni? What are you yapping about? They already made some of the Scions allowed. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's right around the corner. All the changes that they're going to do, bro. My man said, if you're on... Oh, you will... My boy, these sentences aren't sentences. If you won't be able to cast Catch of the Day. That doesn't make any sense. What did you type? Oh, this is not my fault, right? I'm not illiterate. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm trying to read these comments. Oh my God. Okay. I can't be the, you know, did you have any bad sniper games yesterday? Bro, every day is a bad sniper day, man. And apparently, as usual, for the 5th ass time now, someone who's probably involved in it enough to know how bad it is made a video pretending it's not happening. Can't wait for that wave of hate. Because that's what people do, right? I'm the person that the hate needs to be put towards, not the people that actually break TOS ever. Apparently, man. Any idea for what you'll have for Arc 5? Shads in Arc 3 and School Pips in Arc 4. I want to see Shad and School Pips on spells, you know, man? But, hey, who made the vid? I genuinely don't know more than someone in the chat, but they were very adamant on trying to make me look bad just now, so I think... I'm gonna assume this is gonna be a thing now. This happens all the time. Dude, it's so sad that it happens to the point where it doesn't affect me anymore, but I guess. I don't know, man. I made the vid. Yeah, Master Roshi made the vid, bro. I feel like they would give balance a big leg up. Wait, what would? Bro's used to it now? I mean, it's free views, right? If anybody wants free views, just pretend I'm a terrible person and you know nothing about me, but you have to pretend, right? So... I was thinking into weaving. I mean, in the Wiz community, not like a lot of views outside of it, you know. It's a top school right now. What? Oh, Mitt? I mean, Storm. Storm and Balance are both really, really good. Yeah, I'd say Storm is the matchup that I would rather not get on the Balance, especially with Storm Elf. That's the real issue. How the games are going well, man. No, you know, nothing really has happened, you know. Nothing, I don't know. We won some, we lost some, but I don't think we've done anything crazy. I feel like, what was it? The first game was decent, right? We popped off a little bit, I'd say. You know, we did like a lot of, I don't know, We did a lot of weird little life-death things, you know? Storm Balancer S tier. I think Storm is still going to be amazing, by the way. I think people that think that Storm Elf is the thing propping it up, I don't think they understand how the school plays. When you're at 10 pips, you're immediately too powerful. So that's fine, I guess, for Storm of all schools. But, like, imagine a Rain Beetle pet with Steel Pip. Like, just imagine that, bro. Imagine, like, just getting a Hidden Blade as your shield break. Like, I feel like that'd be totally fine. Like, that would, like, nobody would be mad about that. I'm just saying, like, you know? There's a chance it's even better, like, against some other matchups. Not every matchup. What do you think is the best and second best? It's Storm then Balance. Guaranteed. I'm literally guaranteeing it to you. What made Storm so good this patch compared to pre-Selenopolis? No one else has two pip Shadow Pips. Or 2 Shadow Pip Shadow spells. Right? So, like, before, if I had those 2 buffs right there, I would just mock at some point in the middle with 2 Shadow Pips and just judge as a finisher before they could do anything. Right? But now, everybody's damage output, with Shads anyways, is lower. And not every school has a really good, like, 8 to 10 pip spell that can compete with Owl. And Owl is nuts. Owl is absolutely nuts, considering the stats that Storm gets. Like a buffed Owl is doing about 70 to 80% of your health in most matchups. Just one buff, like a 45 buff. Call it like a catch of the day buff. You know, it does like 7 to 8k. That's obscene, right? So, and considering you can easily punish the shield that's forced with Storm Elf, you have like a series of moves that are like very, very easy. And if Storm was a Blade and OT school, I don't think they would justify giving them 207 damage and 135 damage per pip or whatever. They would never justify that. It would just be, that combo would be crazy. That combo would be life. Like, life is the kind of, like, you know, the DPP and damage you're talking about. Storm is literally a better life right now. I don't know what else to say. It's like, yeah, you don't have res, but you don't have to Jade to win. You can just heal whenever. Why is Upper Path Owl allowed? I guess because the TCs were banned because they were so good. So I guess the Upper Path was their way of, like, you know, giving if you got rid of every Upper Path spell, I don't know, man. Like, the last guy that we went against, that Upper Path Triton was really good. Probably won in the game, right? So it's crazy because not even the second strongest school can compete. Oh yeah, Fire can't even come close. They don't have a 10 pip spell, and their DPP is 35% less, or 20% less. I think that's the number. Or what is it, 33% less? Something like that. They have the same defense. Yeah, it's also weird because compared to other slightly lower res schools, well, I guess really I'm thinking about Fire. Maybe Myth, depending on what you run, right? Like, I guess Myth isn't low res, but it is lower res than other schools, right? Like, compared to those, like, Storm really, I don't know, kind of just scrap the res stat a little bit and you're good. Like, it's crazy. Which meta is worse, Wraith Spam or Storm Elf? Probably Wraith. It's just Storm Elf is just brain dead, bro. At least Wraith, you could, like, shield against it. And at least they would have to ghoul poison, like. But now, anything you do, Storm Elf can deal with it, basically. Like, it's just a good move. It's good for damage. It's good against shields. It's good to waste out a brace. It's good to, like, you know, cycle your hand. It's so multi-purpose for an out-of-identity school. That's kind of the issue, you know. I think they're gonna get rid of it. I don't think it's because I'm mad about it. I think it's because it shouldn't have been in the game for 4 years, bro. Doesn't burn your pips, exactly. It's literally, it keeps your pressure, right? So, no real hanging effects either, if you think about it. Ooh, I did not want to get a balance, but we got one, man. I think the Fire needs more time in the sun. I better not lose Captain. If that happens, I'm gonna be real salty, but we have 2 days not to lose it. Okay. Should I just trap? Screw it. I'm gonna trap. I feel like Trap and Blade and Furnace are amazing. Should I get rid of the Wanted then? I feel like the Wanted's kind of dumb. Okay. Do I have a Blade? Okay, this hand is either really good or really bad. I like these two a lot, actually. You know, it's like weirdly good. What is he gonna do? I bet it's a weakness, if I had to guess. Never mind. Okay. Should I Furnace? If I Furnace and pull the Emoot from side, I'm pretty happy. Yeah. He could Scales, but I think a double buffed Emoot deals with an unbuffed Scales. Right? Can we get the OP s'mores into a mood? I'm scared to s'mores. I did get the emote though. Yeah, good. In case he just like, you know, randomly sends it. Do I have a blade? Shield. What is that? Bubble? Okay. I could get a fire pip for Heffy. I love this move, but it's just not good right now. Okay. Guys, I really wanted a blade. I'm kind of mad that it didn't happen. Maybe get rid of this. Okay, I don't have anything. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. I got a fire pip though, right? I did get a fire pip. Okay. Can I get a blade? Oof. Ooh, that was bad, bro. If he gets a scales, I don't think it double buffed. He didn't get a scales, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna Heffy then. It's a little weird, but I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. I don't think a moot was worth it. If he had scales, dude, that might have been way too good. Is that not my best bet? It's something like that, right? Like it's around there. This is looking like an FFA game. I've already dilly-dallied. So I need to use a shad, guaranteed. It's gonna last long. We both dilly-dallied. Am I gonna get an FFA? Bop! 1500, not bad. The problem is the scales is better than that for the same number of pips. So I gotta use the bubble. Been a lot of dilly, a lot of dally. Hey, my bad, man, my bad. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. I think he's gonna gaze after he scales his. Yeah. 1500 does more base. No, he does more with the scales than I do with the double buffed Heffy. I'm not joking. This does 600 per. Like, that's more because the furnace buffed it. But it does 600. Like, oh, wait, no, it does even more. Oh, my bad. I was even way off. Never mind, bro. Way off. If I don't get a blade and he gazes, it's bad. Oh, my God. Really? No blade? I mean, I gotta do that, right? I have to do that, otherwise another scales and I'm like 40% out. This is the other broken card. If y'all have been tuning into the streams, this is the other boosted card, bro. Okay, I don't think the blade exists. I need it kind of badly. And it's not happening. Like, I don't know what the hell, I don't know what's going on, man. FFA broken. Dude, if I don't get a blade, an FFA is the least of our, like, you know. Like, it's the least of our worries. You know what? I have too many pips to be doing all that nonsense. I guess weakness because gaze and scales are a little too good. Now, my furnace just got used for one Heffy. Okay. Can he Scion me? Not unless he Dark Surges. Oh, wow. Okay. A bladed gaze is just too good, right? I think it is. I would have to Heffy into something. You know what, though? It's not if I could dot. If he gazes and I dot, I have to pull a dot. That's the only way that a gaze isn't that good. I'd have to dot right out of it, though. Because I don't like a Heffy here. But, I mean, it's not that bad either. Damn, bro. Yeah, this is just not good. Maybe that's my best move after I Heffy. I just have to hard send a bunch of hits. It's a gaze. It's a very good gaze, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna win this. I think Scales already put us behind. And this is just a good move. Unfortunate. It's fine. Guys, this might be the last fire match. I might not do it tomorrow. If I'm even close to losing captain, I can't. I can't, because he can Scales out of that and do another bladed. Like, it's like already wraps. That does 2,000. He's threatening, like, what, another 2,000? With Scales right out of it. I can't do anything close to that, even with 3 buffs. That's the issue. At least I have bubble. The brace is gone. You know, I just think I should have pulled a blade. He's not gonna Scales, to be fair. Which I think is a huge mistake, so that's good. A bladed Scales here. Would have been amazing, right? So this is gonna do... Actually, this might do a decent hit. I don't know, man. I kind of wish I had, like, an emote dot, like, right here. I think that would have been, like, not as in, without the Heffy, just do it. Okay, I mean, that's not even a Scales. You're low-key cooked. I mean, an unbuffed Scales does more than a buffed Heffy. Right? And the utility of hitting through shields is better than a bubble that he could replace and use against me. Okay, we got some stuff. This is our moment. Especially if he overextends. We could do a little something with this. Or we could go for an emote. But then we need... What is he doing? Really? Okay. I think you have to brim. If you do this... Actually, guys, I think it's an FFA type of game, right? Lag is crazy. What if I did this into the brim after he's, yeah, I'll do that first. I need buffs, so I'm gonna do it. It's a triple trap, right? I could brim out of it and then blade furnace and maybe try to go for the kill. I guess the block is annoying, but if he doesn't get a block on my good hit, I'll be happy. But yeah, dude, a Scales does 2.5 or something. I don't think you need 2 brims, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think no matter what, you have to, he's gonna Scales, I have to brim. And then I have to blade into the furnace and hope it's not enough to... Like, it's just, this move is just so dumb. Like, this is gonna do 2,500, yeah. I mean, it literally... Actually, no, that does 3k. I was wrong. That does 3k. Oh my god, was always s'mores? No, I don't think s'mores would have worked. I mean, I get a triple buffed brim that isn't as good. Yeah, I mean, this is a wrap. Oh my, I have to do that to have the buffs to kill. And the damage, like, I need to do damage here, but none, like, look at this. A triple buffed brim will do less than what he did with a single buffed s'mores, right? By like a lot. Like, this doesn't, like, it's by a lot, dude. Like, you would think it would be somewhat similar. That would be the move to kill with. I would need to survive a Scales. Am I even surviving? I mean, we have to furnace right now, right? Should I weakness? I think that's a better debuff, so yeah. And it's not like I can kill out of a furnace, so I'm hoping that's smart. Yeah, that is the move, actually. Furnace is weird. Oh, actually, an ice pit might be really good, depending on, like, you know, what we can kill with. Yeah. That's actually not that good then, right? This is just Scales number 3. It's like a good hit, right? So, I mean, okay. That was a good move. Do I have to go for a furnace? I like, don't have a choice, right? We're getting to the point where even if I furnace, I am dead. That's the only way to debuff him, essentially. So yeah, I do have to do that. Evil Snowman might be good if he shields. Yeah, I mean, this is a good set of cards to have. I could maybe kill with one of these. If he gazes, dude, I'm pissed. Like really. Oh, okay. It's just another Scales. No shot someone's playing like this. They don't have to do anything against me other than this. That's all you have to, because all your hits are better. Literally, it's just the same move repeatedly, but you're given free value for being a balance, bro. Like that, like, I'm basically dead if I don't shield here. It's like really bad. I mean, I am dead. I have to somehow not die this turn, which I don't even think, I mean, I'll do this, but I'd have to somehow kill. I have 4 buffs and a weakness. I don't even know if I could do the 4k that I need to do here. That's my highest value move, though. So at least we pulled it. It's our highest chance, right? Scales is crazy. It's broken. Beyond broken. Brace, yeah. And I can't win anymore. He can kill. I mean, I could blade to try to kill through it, but that's literally all I could do. And he would have to somehow not kill through a shield. I don't even think the blade outcompetes the brace, by the way. I think I had to do that, though, right? I think if I were him, I'd just judge. Very easy. Yeah. This is just a brain dead school. I don't know what else to say, dude. We've seen brain dead Stormouth and a brain dead Scales, and this is something that they should have patched out. I don't know. I can't learn from that. I can't learn when I have 3 buffs, and I'm doing the same as when he has, like, 1 buff. So I'm not going to lose Captain. I actually refuse to walk up. He's walking up after play. It's so funny how many balances are in queue these days, dude. The stats make no sense. I mean, it's just obvious, bro. It just does more than a fire spell. Like, literally, look at this. Like, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Keep in mind, right? Top pet does 675, right? And it hits through shields at 5 pips. If I were to do something anywhere close to that at 5 pips, I would have to use this TC, and it literally does less, even though, oh, we can't see. Oh, my bad. So Scales, right? This hits through shields, and it's hard to shield against, and it can use up to 3 bubbles, and it's 5 pips, and it does 675, right? A fire, their best base hit at 5 pips is literally worse. 665. It's literally worse. It's because the school pips make no sense the way they value. It's literally this spell right here. So the fact that they not only have a better hit base, but it also ignores multiple shields and also uses 3 different bubbles, including my furnace to buff itself. There's no playing against it, bro. There's no playing against it. It's just the 2 things that are the most broken in this game. And we'll see it all the time until they fix it, bro. I don't know. I cannot react to it in any other way than call it what it is, bro. It's wild. Is low level PP non-existent? I think they're trying to make high level PP into a thing. But I mean, we'll see, I guess. My man said not even mentioning how broken triple hits are. Yeah, dude, no, it's like they messed up so hard not hotfixing this. I don't know when this is gonna happen. Not to mention the fact that the pips you get are life and ice the weakest schools. Like, you would think a life pip or an ice pip would be worth less damage, yeah, but they don't do that either. They don't even think about that, bro. Oh, you're wondering? Yeah, I mean, I don't think people are at the moment, if I'm being honest. But, you know, they might at some point. I don't know, man. Best believe. Why do you play fire when balance exists? You just can't. No, you're not wrong, dude. Is there an ice life shield? No. There literally isn't even an ice life shield. I think that's very intentional. They made it that broken, and they didn't even think twice. I think whoever made that spell is like, oh, I'm going to give balance a real easy way to ignore shields. And I'm not going to think about the fact that that should actually cost a damage. Like, they did not think that. You know, dude? Because if that existed, people would be spamming it. They would be spamming the hell out of it. They'd be bracing into it. And you would not see Scales being spammed. There's no valid counter. Not to mention the extra damage it gets because of that, you know, dude? Being unable to contest brace against the balance is worse. I mean, at least you could argue that they're adding an aura identity, though. Right? So, I don't know. It's just in a weird spot, bro. It is what it is. There's just, I don't know. But yeah, now I can't do fire PP. If I get like a really low rank balance or storm and they beat me with Elf or Scales, I'm going to lose the captain badge. So we have another day till the rank reset. I don't know what I don't know which schools I can even do this on, bro. Crazy. Balance always been controversial, but Balance never had spells like this. They did not need to add Scales. Like, Balance did not have broken, like, they didn't have a triple hit that was broken like this. Hydra was not that bad. Just LE shield against Hydra and you're good, you know? Someone knows you're going to pack Hydra and they just LE shield, like, I don't know. The Echo stuff made it better, but then, you know, sounds like a Diacles Delete stream tomorrow. I don't know, dude. I might have to. I'm like, I don't know who to queue on. I remember Balance being this crazy last meta. I mean, it's the shad change, y'all. That's all it is. Like, when every school's brought down to the same playing field, but you ignore the balancing changes on, like, a couple, you run into a really big issue where the schools that you've overlooked are suddenly much, like, more powerful. That's all it is. Like, it's not deeper than that at all. Like, I really wish it were. And, like, we could give them the feedback that, oh, like, it's broken for this, and that. It's just you've neglected the game, you know? And you've expected everything to go well. Bring back Mana Burn. Not the Mana Burn. Y'all remember when Mana Burn used to get rid of shads? Oh, my God. Yo, that used to be the worst version of it. Because you could get, I think you got damage for it sometime. I want to say you got damage for it even when they had low pips. So you just go crazy. So apparently someone made a video about it. We've already talked about this. This is like the 5th or 6th video. Guys, at this point, If y'all really believe everything that people randomly make about me when I've never made a video on them, I think you're being silly. I'm just gonna be honest. When you do that unprovoked, I lose respect for those people. I think that's all it is. And I mean, it is what it is at that point, bro. Croc Thrasher. I wonder. Alrighty. I mean, it's a death, though. Let's see what we can do. When was the last time Balance was in top 3? It's been a while, bro. Okay, you don't need a heal counter or a trap counter. That could be good. I decided I might as well go on the broken school, dude. You might have to, right? Just wondering if you're aware of it. Let me guess. He's toxic. He calls people snipers all the time. He's bad for the game, even though the queue is literally dead when I'm not live. Yada yada. Am I in the same thing? Am I in the same ballpark? Is this thingy? What do you mean? Bro, everyone has to, dude, I might need to start doing this next season on my, I think what he's doing can work. Either Monster Mash or Avenging, you know, dude? This is good. This is amazing. You don't need that, I don't think. Later, you might need it. Hopefully, I re-pull it later. You know, dude? I can shield again, but shielding isn't as good against this school. Is he gonna Pyre Dragon? I don't know. I think, yeah. Just do that. The 400 damage, not terrible. Shrike Fossil, Dumodi. I've seen that. I've seen it, bro. It's a new tech. I respect it. At least it beats... It might... Because, I mean, I do carry certain weakness counters, though. I just gotta pull them. And to get to that many pips, you're constantly allowing me to Scion. That's another big deal, right? What I just scales... I mean, it looks like he's either deck failing or DC'd, and I don't care which. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I have no problems, bro. I have no problems. Let's do that, man. My man said you ego the sign, it does more damage. Wait, but nah, he won't do more damage if I get free value doing stuff like this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that is for the best. If I do this and then just only do that and get to 11 pips, it's gonna be hard for him to win. This is good if he ever shields. That'd be nice, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. What is that? Want it, maybe? Okay. Makes my gaze a lot better, right? Complains about scales and uses scales. I never said that I won't use it if it's bad. If it's, like, bad for the game. I'm saying they should nerf it, though. Do you have trouble with that? Hey, do you dislike anything in society? Why do you live in it? Out of curiosity, but so you must love society, everything about it, right? Because you're living in it. You shouldn't live in it if you don't like it, like, you know? Sorry, bro. I think you gotta leave society. Like, you know? So I don't make the rules, man. Okay, I pulled the weakness counter, y'all. Huge. Okay, the brace is annoying. I mean, what do I do? I think, Alright, do that. I don't think I need 2 of these. I don't need 2 of these. I think a weakness makes a lot of sense, bro. Let's do that, I guess. That way a Pyre Dragon is worse, right? Not casually telling people to off themselves. Excuse me? Did I do that? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, bro. There's no way you thought I just said that. I hate that, bro. I actually hate that. I didn't say that, though. When did I didn't say that. What leaving society could just mean you leave society. That's it. As in, like, you know, exile yourself. That's all it is. I didn't say that. Absolutely silly. My God. Y'all crazy. I mean, I think do this because if he auras, I have a Scion. Right? It depends on which aura they do, right? I could shield. They're not gonna, I don't think. Honestly, Avenging is good here. Ooh, never mind. You know what? I have 5 weaknesses on. I'll go for the King Art. That's 5 weaknesses that we get because it's a weakness echo. You know, dude? I think I have to do it. Leave society means the same as tell us. Like, I can't believe someone just said that. Are you like you know what you're doing then? You know what you're doing. Guys, that's got to be the move. I'm telling you right now, every time I get 3-folded, I just echo it. And it's like it's worse. It's like they spent pips to weakness themselves, you know, dude? And the weaknesses that they put on me don't work. So this is my real answer to the 3-fold stuff. It works really well. That's a quintuple weakness. And he's running fire, so he can hit through shields. The weaknesses are gonna matter. They're not bad weaknesses either. And I saw the trap aura, so I'd say that's really good. Would I would just Dark Surge, yeah. I wish I could combine a Chameleon with a Brace, but that ain't happening, my boy. Should I? I mean, it feels like that's my move. I don't think you need 2 Dark Surges either. Maybe Death Pips? I don't know. I am running Death, so why not? I could use their bubble against them, right? I need to be able to Scion. That's the main reason I'm doing this. It's just forcing him to have to use his Pips with weaknesses. Oh my god, I can literally do it again. I kind of wanna, if I'm being honest, but we'll see. He would have to weakness even more. I don't know. It would be 4 weaknesses. Like, would he really be able to deal with that at all? I don't know. I don't know what he's waiting for right now. Oh, yeah. You can't be passing when I have a Scion, my boy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I wish I'd kept the Dark Surge. I didn't think this would even happen. All right, we'll do that, and then, I don't know what he's planning. Aselmo, thank you for the gifted sub. Hey, my man's complaining about ads and you gifted him a sub. I feel you, Aselmo. Thank you so much for the gifted, my boy. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the donos this live stream. Thank you to Shen for the top dono of $20 this live stream, man. Hey, yo, 3,600 just for them having Pips. That was a little weaker than I would have liked, man. Kind of felt a little weak. I don't know if y'all agree. That's okay, though. We're ahead by a lot, and, they just don't have a good move with the weakness. I'll say it. You know? We could always gaze, but while they have those weaknesses, I'm not worried about them hitting. Did they just give up? I don't know what happened here. I feel like they either gave up or they weren't. I don't know. Their internet didn't work. I have no idea, my boy. Yeah, I'll be honest, though. When balances carry trap or weakness counters like this, it gets crazy. Because, like, you'll always want to overdo it to make up for all the advantages that they have, and then it's like, it gets stupid, bro. Never cook again. I can't believe someone said I said that, like, in the chat just now. I can't believe, that was so dishonest. My man said, maybe they're doing that one blindfold challenge. I mean, respect if they are, but... Dude, they gave up. That's clearly, yeah, they're done. Alrighty, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, Death is just, I don't know. I think they either deck failed or they weren't ready for the King Art. Dude, these games are ass today, man. We're getting no good games. Like, that is not a good game. Literally, the bro got cast 1 card on it. He, like, could not play anymore. Like, that's wild. I'll need to do 3K for 6 pips. Train the myth pet. I think tomorrow we'll have to do some pet training, by the way. Because I can't afford to, like, queue up and just lose my rank, you know? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. So, hey, that's all I got. That's all I got to say. And we'll figure, I'll do a weaving quest tonight to make that happen. Did I scales? I think once, yeah. Or did I? Oh, that was you, Andre? Yo, my bad, bro. My bad that you lost connection. Yeah, losing connection against a balance is bad because of Scion. You know, dude? Which one? I'm thinking one of the skeletal pirate ones. So either I'll do myth death weaving tonight. Myth Death could be nuts. Is that better, though, than Myth Storm? Like, no way, right? Like, literally no way. Like, I refuse to believe it. I need to go back to middle school. I just onced. Hey, listen, it's fine. The grammar is not my strong suit either, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I feel like my like, language skills have really deteriorated over time, man. Burst out the fibers I did, and then I got a balance. It just scales me for more damage than I could do back, bro. So I can't, man. They decided that they didn't want me winning that. Like, they literally decided that in advance, you know? So now that's not happening now, man. My balls hurt. Okay. Why do I read these things? You know, it is a me problem. That is a me problem. Why did I read that? Now everyone thinks my balls hurt. My balls never hurt. My balls immaculate. Do you have the Storm Fire Aura on the fire? Yeah, of course. The Police 2012. My balls hurt too. I don't want to know about your balls. I really didn't ask about your balls, bro. Get that checked out. What, about my balls never hurting? Nah, like, you know, I take care of my balls. My balls. My man said, do you think in the same way the devs do? What did he say? Oh, Storm needs more dots? Yeah, that sounds Sounds accurate, unfortunately. It's shockingly accurate. Shockingly accurate, bro. Is a bull stream? It's my bulls. It gives pirate. Yeah, myth death is... Oh. Wait, myth death is a fraud because it gives... It does give 2 pirates, though, right? I don't know, man. Are pets that give 2 skeletal pirates not amazing? Especially when you confuse them? I mean, I could be stupid. I want to run myth death. And I want to run that pet. But that also means that I gotta, like, figure out a way to not run the gear set pet. So that's gonna be a little crazy. Because I don't know how to run all that damage, bro. Maybe I'd give up Pip Conserve. I think that's the only way to do it. There's a way to... There's a way. There's a way. How's Death doing? I think it's up there. Top 3 or 4, for sure. I think... Some people don't think it's top 3. But I think it's top 3. I don't know. I just think that people don't get the vision. You know, man. And it's fine. You don't have to get the vision. But just because you don't have the vision doesn't mean everyone else can't. You know, man? Like, you know, you just gotta envision the win. Dots are balanced on Storm? Yeah, 100%. Your feet smell funky. No. My feet are great. I actually revealed my feet the other day. You know? There's people dressed as racist groups in the arena. Oh, yeah. Guys, but if they're in a guild, you're not allowed to have a problem with that guild, guys. If they're all in a guild, you're not allowed to do that. Trust. You did a foot stream? I did a foot reveal. I got bribed. The first time I ever did a foot reveal, I got bribed. I remember. It's never going to leave me. It was a big bribe, too. It was, like, a lot. Like, I forgot how much, but it was life-changing. It was in the hundreds. How much was a bribe? Nah, Selma was in the hundreds, bro. I think it was 200. I'm pretty sure it was 200. I think it was a $200 bribe. I'm pretty sure. If anybody hey, oh, you know what? If anybody wants to see my feet, the asking rate, it has to be $200 based on what we did before. I'm sorry, man. How much reveals something else? Are you good? I feel like feet are already crazy. I feel like feet is as far as I will have life-changing money. It is. My boy, why you LMAOing at that? Y'all can't be acting like 200 small, bro. Like $200 in a year isn't life-changing. $200 in a day, that's good money, bro. I'll use that on everything I need to live. My man said, what do you suggest I say to my gym crush to catch her interest? You should offer to spot her. If it's not creepy. Don't be creepy though. But I feel like that should, like, if you're at the gym, like, you know, but if they're like, yo, I'm not here to, like, you know, if they like give you signals, like, don't do that, you know, because some people aren't there to do anything but work out. Like going to the gym isn't an invitation. And in fact, you should probably not ask them out in the gym. You should try to, you know, you should like try to like have a friendship first, in my opinion, because unless they reciprocate, obviously, you know, man. That's what I think. Stutter of death and betrayal. I wasn't stuttering. I wasn't stuttering. I sometimes, you know, struggle with words. That's different. Do I go to the gym? I do, kind of, but it's not like a gym. It's like a really like subpar apartment gym. And normally there's someone else in it and it's very small. And if you sweat in it, it like gets really hot. Like if one person sweats in it. So it always smells like sweat and it's like really humid in there. And so I don't really like it, but you know, it's part of, you don't have to pay for it. So I guess that's kind of cool, you know, dude. So also has textbook knowledge, very little life experience. I'm a goddamn live streamer. How dare you say that to me? I have no textbook knowledge anymore. Everything that I have is life experience. What are you yapping about? Like, yeah, I'm like, you know, obviously there's some things I know nothing about, but my specialty is not textbooks. I will never accept that, man. That's crazy. Trying to fund. Oh, Mid Strat, Nap the Scarab, and Calendar. You tell me how that goes, bro. That sounds crazy. Go to the gym and work, not play around. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, that's the best advice. Like, don't go to the gym just to be weird, you know, man. But yeah, I'd say either wait for them to reciprocate or like, you know, try to like, you know, don't open with go out with me. You know, that was my advice. That's the only advice I had. Honestly, man, because it's not gonna work. It's just good advice. Have I ever approached a girl in public to hit on them? Yes, I have. It hasn't happened recently, but I have. So there we go. Honestly, if it's real life, I have no problems with it. I have no ass issues. And like, if I don't know them in real life, I have no problems because I don't need to know them. You know, it's very easy. You can talk to people at the gym. It's easier when you don't know them. If they're complete strangers and you're just like, all right, maybe, you know. Works if you look attractive. It didn't work. That specific instance didn't work. It worked in college sometimes, but hasn't worked since then. Like, just, like, you know, so I think maybe I'm past my prime, guys. I don't know. It's really sad. But it's okay. I don't let it get to me. I don't approach girls. Girls approach me. Really? How's that working for you, buddy? Yeah, I'm sure that's working for you. Do you guys know there's like a statistic? Like, I think I'm in the minority. Like, apparently, like, I want to say 65% of Gen Z has never asked a girl out, like, in real life, like walked up to them. That's wild. That's crazy. Is that real? Is that like a fake statistic? So what are they? So is everyone just like, you know, not in a relationship? I guess no one's in a serious relationship, huh, dude? That's got to be what's happening. I don't approach girls because I have my girlfriend. Well, you good. You already, you know, online. Yeah, like dating apps and stuff. That's, honestly, I'm pretty sure I have to do that at this point. Obviously, that's legit. That's whatever. But, like, the actual, like, you know, like you're out in public. You see someone. Maybe you exchange, you know, like glances. Like, is that dead? Is that dead, bro? That's so sad. That's, like, so romantic, you know? That's like really like, you know, your eyes meet across the room type, like, you know, out of a rom-com ass scenario. It doesn't happen anymore. Like, I know people that's how they met though. So it's like, it did happen before, but I think it's dying out. It's like, that's crazy. Legit never asked anyone out. Ever? My boy. I feel like it gets easier after, my first time was in high school. Like, it was in person too. I was really gonna do it over text, but it's like, it's not gonna work. It was at a choir. I've read this on stream before. It was at a choir party. It was, so I used to do choir and we had a concert, and then after the concert, everyone that sang in the choir was invited. Like, you had to be like one of the audition choirs, you know? So you had to, like, you know? So I was at a choir party and I ruined the vibes. I low-key, I left early because I was like, I think it was pretty obvious because I did it while we were alone, like, you know? Like, caught it like an alone moment. And they let me down easy, so it wasn't like embarrassing, but the vibes. Like, no one was singing by the end of that, bro. Bro, choir parties are crazy, by the way, in high school. I don't know, high school is wild because, you know, everyone's, you know, hormones and everything, you know. Dude, it's real what they say, like, you know, when your frontal lobe, like, develops, like, life gets easy, bro. I feel like my brain didn't work back then. Like, looking back and thinking about how I thought of, like, I don't know. Like, bro, when you're and especially now with everyone being online and growing, like, slower mentally, I don't know, man. I feel like it's worse, but there's a certain age, bro. Like, I guarantee I could have played it better, bro. Like, the choir party situation. I don't know, man. If you ever get a girlfriend, would you include her in your content? That's up to them, bro. It's not up to me. That is up to them. I have no say in that. Are you swiping right on the Deathly Penguins? Why do y'all always bring these weirdos up, man? Genuinely. I don't understand it, brother. Don't include your girl in your content. That's up to them. That's up to them. If they feel comfortable with it, why not? That's content. But I was a singer back in high school. Really? Wow. Yeah, I've lost it though. I've lost all the choir. You know, I've lost all of it. My voice. It's stupid because my voice changed a lot since I last was doing that. So I'm a different voice part. I don't even know how to sing in my range now. It's like different when you're like I was a tenor and now I'm like a baritone. I'm pretty sure. So unfortunate, bro. Used to sing, bro. I was in Allstate. I feel like people are gonna think I'm capping because I won a science fair, got into Stanford, was at Allstate. Like that, it is crazy. But I was like that, you know. I was like that try-hard Indian high school. Thank God that's in my past though. Like, I mean, listen, if I was that productive, like with YouTube as I was back then, I would be unhappier, but the channel would be crazy. I know, but like, I'd be unhappy because I wasn't happy back then. You know, to show the choir pics. I'm sure I can pull up the pics. You know what I'm saying, dude? I just didn't sleep like at all, dude. And back then, I was able to, but now, dude, if I get anything less than 8 hours of sleep, my day is ruined. It's like, my body can't do it anymore, dude. And I used to sleep for like 3 hours all the time, bro. Man's rep sheet is too fire. Yeah, dude. What's All-State? You gotta audition into the regional choir, and then you go into the All-State choir, and you're competing against everyone in the state. And it was a pretty competitive, like, it was competitive. I was very proud of it. That was probably the one achievement that I had that I feel like I genuinely had no talent starting off, and I just practiced and it worked. Like, it taught me that you don't have to be good at something to achieve in it. You just gotta work hard. That's something that I don't think people tell you. In fact, people have lost that, like, I don't know, man. Did y'all, oh my God, this is a weird, while I'm in queue, let's just talk about this. Did y'all see that podcast with Anthony Mackie, I believe, was him? And he said something about, like, working hard isn't enough. Like, you gotta know people. Like, what is it? Success isn't earned, it's given. I think that was his exact quote. Did y'all hear that? That broke my heart, bro. I was like, that's so stupid. If you live your life like that, you have no agency, bro. It's not true, chat. Chat, if you really believe that, then what's the point of doing anything, bro? It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's both. Let me explain it. And I promise you this is true. You do have to be lucky to be successful. You do. But if you work hard, you will increase the number of times you are in the position to receive that luck. That is how it works, bro. I promised you. There's a goddamn reason I stream every day. There's a reason I make videos every day. I'm not going to be lucky every day. But if I'm going to be lucky on a day, I better be right. I better be in the right place, at least. You know, dude? Otherwise, you're not, it's not going to work. If you go your whole life, that like broke my heart to hear, because I was like, I respect this guy as an actor so much. He's come so far. I don't know why you would say that as someone who's maybe he hasn't worked hard. I don't know, but I don't think you could argue that. Never stop because of people you do or don't know. Yeah, dude, even like, listen, even if he's correct, what's the point of living then, bro? What's the point of living that way? I guess I should say, you know, dude? Like, if you have no control over the outcome of your life, you have no autonomy, what's the point? You know, so I don't get that at all, bro. I left after the second gnomes. Oh, no. It sounds like you got jaded. Dude, the queue is long as hell. I mean, it's fine. We got like 70. We got like 70 storms, so, you know, I don't mind, you know, man. Maybe, you know. So I'll start his channel at 0 with no head start. Literally, bro. Literally. 82. Like, you earn it, bro. You earn it. 100%. I genuinely don't understand how people work, like, how do you go to a job? How do you set your goals? How do you have a family with dreams and all of that if you don't believe that what you do matters? So maybe I misunderstood what he was saying. I don't know. If success isn't earned but given, then where's Rapper to get my Warlord rank? My boy, this is not about Wiz rank. This is not about Wiz rank, bro. Sauce never gave up. That's literally, bro. That's all. My life, that's all I can say. What I've learned, that's all I can say, bro. My man said, weren't they referencing networking and having connections? I just disagree. I think, listen, if you're going into like finance, if you're like a Wall Street banker, if you're going into politics, if you're going into stuff where you're very public facing, yeah, it's going to help to know how to meet people and know some good people. It's going to help. But that doesn't mean that that's a fact of life. That's the issue, bro. It's just a skill. It's another skill just like any that, yes, you should focus on. But you are earning your success. It's not given to you by somebody. Like, there's no reason why someone needs to take a chance on you for you to work hard. You know, man? That's crazy to me. Connecting is big and medical too. Really? Oh, well, then I would have been screwed because I was a pre-med for a while, but I didn't know anybody. So, you know, that wouldn't have worked. I didn't know anyone getting into Stanford. What's the argument for that? I didn't have tutors. I didn't have any extra resources outside of, like, I mean, I guess the school that I went to had a program that had spots for the science fair that I got into, but I had to win it myself against other people in the state. So I had to be in the state, I guess. Like I don't understand how people argue that. I don't know, man. Why don't you utilize your other social media platforms? I'm lazy. I'm lazy as hell. This is what excites me. I'm lazy as hell. Acting of all things is far from merit-based. Yeah, maybe acting. Maybe what he does. You know, dude? Pass my bar exam without going to law school. Oh my god. Did you actually? That's impressive as hell. Yo, the queue is dead. You know what? This is an inspirational TED Talk, you know? My man said, what was your science fair project on? It was an HIV. It was like a antigen within the HIV membrane that I found a way to target using Nanoparticles. Yeah, that's right. Nanoparticles. Yeah, that's right. Honestly, I just had to say it twice, you know. Sauce got HIV. Okay, so we're just gonna like latch on to one word and make new sentences. Is that what we're doing? For example, it would be easier for me to get a nursing job at U of M by knowing people. Maybe, yeah. I think that dude needs to get banned. What are nanoparticles? So they basically are measured in diameter in nanometers. That's the idea. So they're that small. So you can actually find ways to deliver things through cellular membranes, because cellular membranes, if y'all know how like biology works, the size of that isn't nanometers. It's like micrometers or something. I don't know, whatever the word. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of prefixes down there, you know? So that's basically the idea. And it was like magnetic nanoparticles. So it was cool. It was pretty cool. It didn't do anything like that was like mind bending or anything, but I think it was a solid, like, you know, experiment. I think it worked really well. Stop the yap. I'm in queue, bro. I don't know why the queue does this every now and then, but you know what? I think this is a good stream today. I'll say that, bro. We had some good games. I didn't expect too much considering, you know, like, I feel like the beginning was a little crazy as usual. Do you guys think it was on purpose? I feel like, is it a coincidence that I had a bunch of people like brigade the stream on a day where someone decided to make a video? Probably taking things out of context as usual. Is that really a coincidence? I don't think it is. I think it's sad though. I really do think it's sad. Who made a video? I mean, I welcome y'all to not advertise it here. But if y'all want to have your own opinions, go and find it. I don't know the name of this video. Someone just told me this in the chat. If you watch, that assumption is addressed. How about this? Why don't you say me time, Snowball? What did I do wrong? Out of curiosity. Why don't we talk about it? Why don't we address it, bro? What did I do wrong that justified making a video about me? I'm just curious. Other than being live and streaming. I just want to know, bro. Just wanted to know. I mean, no, I will be looking into this, obviously, but, you know. My man said, been rubbing depth mitt. Rubbing? You make the rubbings. Just wanted to know. It's also speaking facts and sounding intelligent. What I do, bro? Hypocrisy and berating people. Okay, so like, we don't need 20 syllable words, right? Yes, I berate people. The real question is, should they be berated? But I want to know what I've done wrong. Are you saying hypocrisy as in being a hypocrite? Because what you just typed is spelled like the Hippocratic Oath, which is a different thing altogether. I don't know if that's what you're saying. So you didn't even type it right. You said hypocrisy, I think. But I would love to know what I'm a hypocrite on. Enough to make a video on me. I mean, that's crazy to me, bro. My man said, Winter Toss got die equals delete. I think that's something that's coming soon. I might just have to, you know. I don't know, man. I want a hippo on a crazy. Okay. Okay. All right, we got another match. Let's go, dude. Let's go, my boy. I got the dude again. He re-queued. It's the exact same dude we got before. Literally just stream sniping again. That's fine, man. I told y'all it would happen today, though. It's all good. Well, what are you fleeing for, dude? What are you fleeing? Because it's obvious? Don't do that. Don't do all that. Just if you're going to do it, just do it out in the open, bro. Honestly. Crazy. Actually cringe as hell. These kids are nuts, bro. The stance on decided when it's okay to draw a match, decided when it's okay to timer. How about this? How about this? I'm not a politician. If you don't like my stream, you don't have to watch it. If you think someone choosing to tie here and there is like something that's that bad, then you're actually stupid. That is so not justified driving hate towards someone for. It's rank on a game. Like, that's really the crux of the argument, that I tie people with rationale that I shouldn't tie them with? You know how many times I've accidentally tied? You know how many times people have tied me when they have no reason to? Awful argument. Is that the strongest argument? Really? Awful. Awful, awful. See, the only argument you can make is that some of the people that I am, you know, that I throw a lot of them at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm throwing them at them, like they don't deserve it. But I'd love to know those individuals, and I'll show you why. You hate on them more than anybody. According to who? So you know the extent of my feelings? Are you in my head? Are you in my brain? Awful, bro. Clips of your streams and screenshots of your DMs. Yeah, so leaking screenshots of people. Yeah, the usual, bro. I guarantee there's no context. I know about those DMs. I actually deleted the entire set of those DMs simply because... Y'all want to see something? Look at this. Look at this. Y'all want to see something right now? I'll show y'all the last DM that I sent to the person that y'all are talking about. Y'all won't believe this, though. Y'all will not believe. I will go out of my way. Y'all want to see something real quick, bro? I don't think this is going to make anybody look good, but hold up, man. Hold up. Let me see if I can find these DMs, because sometimes you have to, man. Because I'll address this real quick. I'll address this. Why not, man? But then y'all got to admit that I'm right, you know? I tried looking for it. I mean, I'm not going to advertise it. I'm not helping them get free views lying about me. Bro, digging up the DMs. No, hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me find the person that I DM'd this to. I'm sure they exist, you know. Let's see. Okay. So this person that leaked the DMs, right? I deleted my entire DM history with them because they have done this in the past and intentionally made me look bad. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, I got a match, bro. Hold up. This is my last message to them after I blocked them. I'll show y'all exactly why. And this should prove a lot because I think this is exactly the problem. So this was in January, by the way. I said, you haven't respected the privacy of my DMs in the past. I don't trust you not to intentionally make me look like I said things I didn't. I deleted the DMs. Is it hard for you to understand? It's pretty easy to take DMs out of context to make someone look bad. It wouldn't surprise me if you were planning to. Therefore, I deleted the convo. Do you have any other questions? I don't get why you even care. Why did they care? Because they were planning to do this to begin with. That's the issue. You can bait someone into saying something all the time, especially if your intention is later down the line trying to make them look bad. So that's the truth of the matter. I said this, I called this literally 2 months ago. You can literally look at it, bro. Because they've done it in the past. They've literally taken like a sentence or two out without the larger conversation. So I deleted the DMs, but they saved them. So very, very clearly, this was just premeditated. So now I have a problem because you decided to prove me right. Unfortunate, bro. Isn't it sad? Complaints about leaked DMs and leaks DMs. I didn't leak any DMs. I leaked what I put in their DM. Did you not see the blocked? Wow. Some people must... You have to be stupid. You have to be stupid. I can't believe that, bro. I actually can't believe it. So I was right. This is 2 months ago. Take that info for what you want, y'all. I'm not talking about this again. How does one leak? It's my messages. That proved exactly what... Alright, what is this? A steel pit? Timestamp? I didn't show the other party because I don't do that, bro. Why do people watch streams be bitter? Because they want to call me out. As if I did something terrible all the time. It's weird, bro. This is a great move if I can get like a good buff for it. I guess you have to do that, right? If it's not true, why you get this upset? I'm not upset. This is just a 5th or 6th time this has happened. I'm kind of fed up. I think that's the word I'd use. Upset is not the word I'd use. So none of you weird bots are gonna talk about the fact that this is a leaked DM from someone that clearly has enough of a history doing this that I decided that I wouldn't give them the ability to do it, and now they're mad. Really? We're not gonna talk about that? That's a crazy thing to not even acknowledge. I'm just gonna be honest. What do we do here? I think bubble's all I can do. That's crazy, dude. People be weird as hell. I actually can't believe it. I actually cannot believe the arguments in the chat. But yeah, I think they came here to do this today, bro. If I had to guess, get an ice pip and shield. It's a good move. The bubble. I think you don't want to get monster mashed. So I'll go for the Wizard101 community will surely let the internet ablaze over the scandal. I don't know what you're saying, but bro, I feel like it says a lot that I knew they were gonna do this 2 months ago. Anyways, man. Why ban Robert? I didn't ban him. Guys, I think the key to using this move is to do it quickly. So we'll see if I can do it right now. Like, what is that? Poison, okay. So all oh yeah, unfortunate. Should I could also drop bear that, but I don't have it ready to go, right? I think you can do this for sure. I don't know what that storm pip is for. We might have to find out the hard way. But he had fire pips first, so I'm gonna assume that he can't do damage with dot counters if he's carrying that, right? I think this is good because you could trap aura later down the line when it's gonna detonate, right? I think that is what I gotta do. That's like the best move that I could do. I don't really have a way to detonate it, although the shields maybe they make him like scared that I will. I don't know. That would be nice, bro. That would be really, really nice. I think if we can get that damage, that was a good move. I don't know what those storm pips are for though, at all. I would love to cover it. Is that my best bet? Which means a Dark Surge is not, you know, dude? That's crazy. This match should be easy. You have to be very careful depending on what they carry to counter your dots. You know? If you had fire pips, I'm just... What is that? Damn, he buffed the poison. I have the reliquary, right? Yeah. People always hold sauce to standards they never care to hold for their friends. Literally, dude. I'm not addressing this anymore. Beyond the DMs that I just, like, put, that should say a lot. If that's not convincing... When it's, because how could I have possibly known that 2 months ago? That's a real question that y'all should be asking. If that's not enough, I think you just want to hate on me. I'll just say that, bro. All right, I think blading into a saga would be good. Now, what is that? Which, that's round 2, right? I have 4 rounds until that thing detonates. I think you have to blade, frankly. Yeah, just go for it. And then you're gonna have to trap aura on the round where the thing is gonna detonate. So that's round 3 right now, I think. So we're halfway in. I'm hoping this is smart. I'm holding on to a lot of stuff. This could be our anti-weakness as well. We'll see. Right, like it doesn't have to be stone. What is that? Great move. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. That might be good. I'd have to shield, and I don't have it. Do I care, though? Guys, I'm gonna have to get a trap aura pretty goddamn soon. Just one. But I think in the meantime, maybe do this, right? We have to trade a double buffed hit with them, and if he's not gonna get rid of dots, then Saga's a better move than he could do, I think. He has a pretty good skeletal dragon. So good for him for the blade. The blade was smart. Yeah, he's playing the counter matchup well. You do want a blade, right? Skart! Yeah, 2,000. Okay. Now 14. So the point of that was to cover the dots. Nice, okay. So that was round 4, I want to say. So I want to trap aura not this turn, but the turn after. Unless I think it makes more sense to do it twice. Get some Barbarian Saga damage. Great move, too. That's why I used the blade. This is just good for the damage, unfortunately, but might not be that good, you know? Can he not crit? That'd be nice. Damn. I was, I'm sad about this. Chad, I'm sad about this. He had bubble control and it's gonna do like 3K. 4K! God damn. Wait, so I need the dots in order to win this. There is no other way. Wow. It got real. It got real, bro. I don't like any of these cards. I can't do anything other than Reliquary and then Trap Aura. But at least we're basically guaranteed a double buffed dot. Maybe all we could really do is play for... Oh my god, I'm just getting too many blades. Yeah, you gotta hold on to that. Hopefully I'm not wrong about when it's gonna detonate. If I'm counting right, it should... The triple dot should detonate next turn, right? So what is that? Okay. So if I Trap Aura, I'm getting 5 things that are all getting buffed. And I think that should matter for something. I think. I don't know. This has to do a lot, by the way. Like, the Saga's good, but I'm gonna need the actual dot that he didn't remove to do a ton. That's, like, my only option here. Nice, I got another one, just in case I'm wrong. And this is really good if we get another Shad. This is good against Grim and stuff. I put all of my damage early. Like, you know, I did a Reliquary into a dot, knowing I could trap aura later. It's the one good thing about bomb dots. So the Saga's doing a lot. Is it detonating? Nice! Wow, okay. So I needed that damage. He can't weakness or shield. Dude, it did not look like I was winning after that storm. The dragon. Yeah, we have to stone Colossus here. Great move that he did, but not good enough in my opinion. This does like what? It's like a headless, so it does like 2k. It's like a better headless. With the bubble, it does over 2k actually, yeah. Okay. But I have a double buff stone. Can I survive long enough? I hope. I think drop bear is a great kill shot. Maybe get a storm pip in case it's worth it. Just a kill whip. I think that's really good, right? Yeah, dude, the fact that we can hit through weaknesses is so big against Grim. I think he's dead. I think the Saga with this kills. Wow, that fusion was good. I'm very happy about that, man. I don't ever use it. I feel like no one uses it. Yeah, you know what? When he got that storm pip after having fire pips already, I could tell he was bluffing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He almost won, though. I don't need the stone to win. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. The guaranteed trap aura makes bomb dots. Like, they are a lot better than people think they are. That's for sure, bro. It's actually crazy. It's nuts, honestly. My man said the console release is dead on release if those things don't happen. Oh, what? The account? The crossplay stuff? I feel like the crossplay stuff is actually, like, you know... I mean... I think it's just a matter of, like, how much money are they going to put into it, right? Hopefully they put enough to, you know... I get to know crossplay, they should add porting accounts. Yeah. I think porting accounts, yeah, save your progress. Yeah, from one server to another. I love going against schools on my mid that are good against blades, because I don't just blade spam. Like, my deck is meant to do that, but I actually think it's so basic compared to all the other ways you can play, you know, the mid school, bro. What's the worst PvP school and how do you make it decent? I'd say the worst one is definitely... I don't know, dude. There's a few. My man said, I think the worst one is probably ice. Yeah, I think it's ice, maybe fire. I still think fire is pretty bad, but you know. My man said, any tips for ED? What is ED? Erectile Nah, you're being stupid, bro. You're being stupid. So unfortunate they're gonna fail console release in this day and age. It's insane they can't make PC and console one server. It's just money. I guarantee you it's just money. You know, dude? Sauce definitely got ED. Oh, that's the next thing that I have. How do you deal with motivation issues for streaming? It's my job, you know? I think this is honestly, the Wiz PvP community is easily one of the most self-sabotaging communities I've ever seen. So it's not for the community. It's not for the larger community. It's for y'all, bro. It's for y'all. Yo, Santino, thank you for the 5-bomb, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. Oh, your vids and streams kept me sane. Hey, last 4 years of college. Oh my God. Hey, big ups. You know what? The fact that you got through college, you handled that, my boy. You handled that. Do you have ED and HIV? Apparently, those are the two things I have today, bro. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard, dude. You think they're developing mentally? No, they aren't. I'm astonished at today's stream, the way they pre-planned that. That's fine, man. That's totally fine. This amazing chat makes Sauce get excited for streaming every day. Yeah, bro, like that ass. It actually is. That's the reason why I get all excited, you know? It's just one of those things. Like, if not for y'all, I wouldn't be that excited. I wouldn't be that excited to stream. Does jading still exist? It kind of does, even more than it used to, which is actually really, really annoying, because it never had to be like this. But yeah, they made it, they put it on another level, actually. Where's only human contact? You're not, y'all. I'm hanging out with friends like next week. After I'm done cat sitting, I'm doing something to celebrate the freedom. I don't feel like I have freedom when I'm cat sitting, bro. It's weird. It's like, because I feel like, I don't know, I gotta look after her, right? I mean, I've been going on walks and stuff because, bro, it was like 80 degrees out. I was so happy, honestly. It's been a good ass day, bro. I'll be honest. Obviously, the other things weren't so good, but you know. But hey, it's wild, bro. It's actually wild. At least no Peyronie's disease. What does that mean? What does that actually mean, bro? Oh, damn. I'm getting a lot of DMs, bro. Unfortunate, man. My man said, did you bring the cat with you? What do you mean? On a walk? I don't know how to, you know, do that. Hey, by the way, y'all, thank you to everyone who's supporting the sponsored game that I'm working with this next month, actually. If y'all want to support, I have a custom download link to Raid Shadow Legends. You can literally download it for free on PC and mobile, and every 10 levels you play using that link supports me a ton. Level 10, level 20, level 30, all the way up to 50. Thank you to everyone who's doing that. There's still plenty of room for more of y'all to do it. So if you haven't done it yet, you still have a little bit of time, but time's running out, my boy. I'll be honest. Time is running out because for you to level up like crazy, you would have to start like, you know, sooner than later. I'm also going to be playing it on Twitch at some point. I don't know when, but I'll do an extra stream maybe. You know what I'm saying? So thank you to everyone who does that. Really, it means the absolute world. I appreciate y'all, man. When are new exploits coming out? Asking for a friend. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh. Okay, I see the... Yo, you know what, dudes? There are some people in Wiz chat. Oh, I want to post all of this. Let me know, bro. Let me know. Just got here to stream over. No, I'm still in queue. I'm still in queue. I've just had a hard day today, bro. As usual, some unnecessary nonsense, you know, dude. Watching here all the way from Europe at 7 a.m. Welcome, bro. Welcome. We want to see the beef. I don't think it's worth my time because at this point, bro, I've dealt with this before. It's happened like 5 or 6 times. They'll include all the times where I don't act as proper as I could. They don't include any of the context for it. They'll nitpick everything. And for what? What is the end goal? To just drive hate towards me. What's the end goal? Of, you know, so I mean, what's a beef even about? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what the end goal is. That's the issue. Maybe it's to get some free clicks, free views. I'm so tired of it, though. It's not worth it. It gives it more attention. I mean, if they made valid points, I would actually address it. But as like y'all are saying that they are leaking DMs that I already knew they were going to take out of context. And I showed y'all the proof of that. That should invalidate that entire thing, you know? Maybe make the exposed video close to console release so Cat might be inclined to do something about it. I don't know about that, bro. I mean, I hope console does well. I really, really do. It would be nice, bro. It would be nice. Can you watch it on stream? I feel like the thing is, I've already given it more attention than I need to. They've already won today by me being all upset about it, you know? There's no point. Someone brought up DMs that with someone that I showed y'all what I put. You can go back in my VOD. You can see what those are about, but I feel like I don't have the energy, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry to say this. I just don't have the energy anymore to deal with these people. My man said, people doing anything but addressing the stream sniping community. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that stream snipe, and people are aware that they account share, stream snipe, and ban evade, and instead of calling them out, they're calling me for being emotional at times, or, you know, being a hypocrite for timering when I've gone, like, it's unserious, bro. It's unserious. Console finna flop so hard. Ooh, I got another balance, I think. This is a guy that scale simulated me, right? I think this matchup is at least a little bit more in our favor. We do have to, like, buff a lot, though, right? It's the only way to beat them. Okay, we got a lot of buffs. Nice. Wow, look at the hand. Oh, my God. I think I have the next 3 moves. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay. I think out of that and that, maybe you don't need this, right? Okay, so what? You're gonna Sunblade? We'll see. I think Sunblade for sure, because nothing gets double removed that way. Or, if I could re-pull one of these, it makes more sense to just Blade now than cover it after, right? This isn't my favorite move, but I don't think it affects anything. It kind of forces them to have to remove my Blade a little bit, right? So, okay, this is a good way to burn pips. Are they gonna... Damn, okay. That's annoying. Should I I would like another Myth Blade. I just wasted what they gave me. Unfortunate. I mean, okay, we'll do that then. You want to do this and then cover it. They didn't even get another Ice Pip, my boy. They don't even care about the next blade. That's crazy. I mean, I guess right now they can't double remove because there's no such thing, right? Okay. That's fair. So, that would probably... I mean, you don't need this at the moment. I really would like another Myth Blade. That is the move, right? Is this an aura of some sort? It's a weakness aura. I don't care about that. I think, yeah, do this. For sure. That way you're covering the 45 blade. That's really, really important. I'm probably going to blade until it's time to reliquary. But I would need a lot of pips to do that. Damn, every catch of the day in the world right now, bro. Okay. Now, yeah, you just want a Myth Blade. If they remove it, you could literally do it again if you needed to. They would have to really impair a lot. I don't think they're going to do it so easily. Scales. You might as well. It's literally free. Okay, so we have 3 buffs if I blade, right? I feel like I should catch of the day. Because I have 2 of them anyways. I'm not really going to get the pips to Jin. Right? Yeah, if I blade into a catch, it's worse. Ah, whatever. I'll just do it. That's fine. I don't want to waste my pips. I'm seeing death pips now. That scares me a little bit. So right here, you want what? Ooh, nice. Not bad. Reliquary might be the move as his brace runs out. We'll see. Shrike might be better. Let's see, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's expected. Should I Reliquary? Is that my move? It's weird, is it not? I think, yeah, just do that, bro. Who's that random guy with face in the wall and back? What are you yapping about, bro? I mean, do I Shrike? Shrike into this is the move. This is your move. You just want to do this ASAP. You have, what, 4 buffs already? And I can Reliquary. Nice. Okay. That's what I really wanted. Yeah, I don't know if Catch of the Day is even worth it like that. I mean, yeah, you do have to be careful because, see, right here, you have to Reliquary. He could Scion you, Ace. He could Scion you kind of soon. So you might have to burn your pips somehow. I don't know what I would burn my pips doing. And unfortunately, Brace is so good. Oh, he's gonna... No, dude, he's gonna Scarecrow now. He's gonna Scarecrow. Oh, damn. I packed this because I was worried about getting a Jade. I'll be honest. Yeah, Scarecrow's good. I need a Myth King art. I don't know what I need. I might just need to burn my pips. Okay, they didn't Scarecrow. I got lucky, I think. What is that? Okay, guys. I don't want to get Scarecrowed. That actually, like, I'm scared of that. So what I'm going to do is just do that. Keep it pretty simple, you know? It's only 3 buffs. But I think a Scarecrow would have been annoying. Right? I would have needed to King Art. So yeah, that would have been really stupid. That is decent. It's like what? Yeah, 7K. But now they see, I have to do that because of Scion and Scarecrow. There's a few moves there that they could have done. So let's do that, yeah. I think Reliquary is your next move. Just before they can scales with this goddamn thing, yeah. That's fine. I could Catch of the Day that at some point. It's one of my better moves. But if they get a life pip, I have to Reliquary. That Trap Aura is not going to be a thing that I need, right? So I will wait. I will wait a little bit if they don't get they got the life pip, yeah. Okay. I think that's the obvious move. Scales is too good with the buff. And you have to buff 3 to 4 times to deal with that type of pressure, I think. So that's what we're doing. I think a Fire Pip is fine now. You might need to chip them down. I might go for another Jin, TBH. I have all the blades in the world. This is one of those blade into the blade matchups, right? It doesn't have to be. Let's see what this is. What is this? I have to stone. I have to stone these weaknesses off. Oh, I'd love to Catch the Day, but now I can't, huh? That's fine. At least we know what the move is. We just blade Sunblade. We don't have to Catch the Day. I guess we wait until that brace is... Oh, the brace is gone. Interesting. I don't have a stone, really. Okay, fine. I'll blade, I guess. Stone is, good, but Gearhead is annoying. So I don't know if I love stone right now anyways. Should I have kept it? Because I'm not going to hit through these weaknesses and win, man. But we have time. We have time to do all the things we got. Like, yeah, that's annoying. King Art. I have Storm King Art because I thought I was going to get a Jade. I replaced some Tritons. Oof. Okay. Okay, that's your move. Unless you want to do that. Nah. Cover the blade. Cover the blade. That is always the best move. You might have to catch the day if you need to burn your pips out of this. And then maybe we just hit through a weakness. Like, we don't have the stone. It's a weird one, but... if we're really going to compete with everything else that he's going to do... I would have trap ward if I were him, because it would have just given him a buff scales, but he didn't take it. Okay. So maybe blade again. Or should I catch? I mean, I don't have to worry about Scion. I think I can hit through those weaknesses and just win. If he scales this again, then I'm taking another 1800 damage. That's not enough for me to, like, die. Right? I'll have 3k HP left. Yeah, I think you do have to do this. I'm hoping that that brace doesn't just prevent us from doing damage, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's better. With 3 weaknesses and 3 blades. But we could do a bit of both. It's our last round of Reliquary, though. I don't know, man. You could do this and just cover it immediately with this. If they Gearhead, you actually have a good Lightning Bats. I like the Lightning Bats. Is this another weakness? There's no way. Why? Why are they want to Gearhead it so bad? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'll either cover it or I'll Lightning Bats if they Gearhead it. So no matter what, I'm gaining 4 weaknesses worth of, like, you know. I think that's a really good move. It's 4 weaknesses cleared, 4 buffs on the last round of the Reliquary. I should be able to kill out of this soon. That 3,000 damage is a problem, though. So that could literally be the winner or the loss. So we'll see. But if they were to swap it over to me, it's getting removed. Wow. Wait, can I just kill them? Can I just kill them? I could easily kill them, right? We'll see. I mean, if they Gearhead, it is gone. I will do this. It would have to Gearhead on the round it detonates for it to work out. And by then, I think they'll die, hopefully. Gearhead? Come on. Yeah. Oh, that's actually a filthy-ass trap. A filthy trap, bro. So he thought that he would get 3,000 damage on me. But I'm running Storm. And I have Lightning Bats for all these other things. But this is probably one of the best uses. Because we get a buffed-ass Lightning Bats. We're removing the 3,000 damage on us. Wow. Wait, that was really good. I baited him into a move that I knew was bad. Yeah, so I knew that he would swap it over because it's such a powerful weakness counter. But now, right, after he swaps it over, I remove it. It's big. We're out here. I think both of these are good. His brace is gone, which is really important. If he re-braces, then we'll see what he does. We'll just see what he does. Is that a weakness? Wow, okay. I think, Well, he doesn't have a brace. I think Barbarian Saga is the best move here. It does more damage for... In a few rounds, it will do more damage. So I guess we'll go for that, yeah. And he can't Gearhead it right away. So I think we're guaranteed at least one... We're guaranteed 2 ticks of this. I think that'll do more than a tot through a weakness, right? These Mockenspiels had me a little stressed out, bro. Wow. Hey, yo, the myth. I think the mid storm was such a good idea when we started, dude. It's the only thing that, I don't know, dude. It can beat this school. That's all you need, right? If you can beat a balance, that's all you need. Now, that's doing enough to kill eventually, but he could swap one over. So I am keeping the Lightning Bats for that. I think Wand Hit's perfect, actually. Yeah. He's dead next turn, but he might... Well, yeah, he's just dead if I wand. Is that where we're at? I think he is dead. Wait, let's look at this. Yeah, I think a wand is... Yeah, I think we're good. Nice, bro. Wait, dude, I feel like we're actually understanding how to do myth-peeve against, like, the schools that are kind of good against blades. He could have... No, but dude, he could have scarecrowed, huh? That lightning bats, oh my god. That actually worked so well. That might have been actually the most calculated lightning bats play ever, dude. One more fight? I can do one more for y'all, man. You know, I gotta show y'all that I love y'all, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. No walk up. Why would I walk up? He's not a weirdo. He's just a balance. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. You had one turn to Crow? Yeah, I mean, I would have had the King Art. And that turns into a lot of things. Like, they could Gearhead that, and then I'd have to Lightning Bats that. And then it just gets really crazy. But I think Lightning Bats as a whole, very good to use on a myth of all schools. I don't know. Yo, GG's indeed. He did it last time. Did he? Oh, yeah, he did. Damn. I should have done it. You're right. I should have done it. I should have showed him no mercy, my boy. You got to rate the Stitch. Which Stitch am I rating, bro? Personally, I would have Colosse'd. When? I did Colossi. What are you talking about? I did Colossi, bro. I did more than just Colossi. Yeah, we got really blessed with that starting hand, though. When you have that many blades, you don't even have to, like, discard. So you just instant click, pull for the Jin while you're doing all that, right? It's crazy. I literally think that's, like, the blade into the Sunblade, it's your go-to, bro. Clapping these dudes. I mean, I'm not, you know. That's nothing. I think that was actually one of the best games tonight because we actually, like, forced something, bro. I don't mind it. I think we're doing a good job. Like, that ass. Wand. Oh, yeah. No, never mind. Yeah, I think Wand was the best thing that I could do, right? I think so. I DM'd the Stitch to you. Hey, big bet, bro. Big bet. I feel like, I mean, wait, is it in my DM? Oh, I see it. It's like a Florimancer setup. I mean, it looked good. It looked good. It's from like a Scroll of Fortune or something. It's decent. Not that I feel like I'm a hard guy to impress when it comes to, you know, because my Stitches are so amazing that, like, you know, like, it's hard for other people to, like, you know, just, like, compete, you know. I think that's what it is. Staff goes hard. I like it, man. I like it. My man said, wait, what? Oh, his name is Santa's Twerk Shop. Let's not lie. Well, I'm not lying. I would never lie. You know, that's, like, I'm not the type to do that, you know, dude. What's good, Daniel? How you doing, man? You ever look back on the days making vids with Jay, Mikey, Sold, and Colstom? Bro, those were the least toxic days ever. Looking back, I can't believe it. It genuinely was. It genuinely was, bro. I think, like if I could do anything to change it, I don't know. It would be nice, man. It would be nice. Like, that ass. Some of your Stitches are questionable. No. Would y'all turn... Yo, thank you, Anon, for the 15 bomb. Can you show your fire setup?
Can you show your fire setup and give some quick advice?
I got you. While I'm not even in queue. I was about to queue up. I got you, bro. Maybe you... Yo, thank you. Hey, by the way, thank you to Shen for the top note of $20. Thank you to Anon for the 15 bomb. Oh, I DC'd. I'll log back. I do it for the culture. Oh, my... Hey, Anon, you better appreciate this. I DC'd off of inactivity. I'm logging back in. Just for you, man. It's a raid pet setup, though, so I don't know if you have the Deadly Null Dragon. If not, you can do a Bubble or Gear Set pet, and it's honestly really good. So either way, you could, like, do something, but I think Dark Pact, it saved me a lot of games at this point, y'all. You a fan of the Insignia Gear? I don't mind the Insignia Gear. I mean, you know, I think it's hype. You feel me? I think it's overhyped a little, like, you know, just a little bit, but I guess, you know, that's how it is. That's how it is, bro. What's there between a raid and a dungeon? A dungeon's 4-person. A raid, you need to be in a guild, and it's 12-person. So it's much harder to set up a raid, which is really sad. What's your favorite drink? I mean, I don't really... I mean, like, other than water, like... What do I drink, bro? I don't drink any soda. I hate soda. I feel like it does something to me. It makes my mind weird, you know? What? I don't really drink much, bro. Baja Blast, does that count? That's... Yeah. Let's go with that. If I had to. Oh, I love a Baja Blast. I don't drink it that often, but... I know how bad it is for you, but oh my god, bro. I love me a Baja Blast. Baja Blast Fire, Ice Cold. Yo, thank you, Anon, for the 5. I got you, I got you.
Loudly crying.
No, don't worry. I'm logging in. That ass. I got you, bro. That man said, please. Nah, listen. I had to log in. Thank you for the top donut of $20, by the way. Oh my god, multiple audios. I can't believe this. Hold on, let me craft what I need to craft. I'm multitasking right now. Hold up. I'll explain the setup, yeah. It got me to captain, so I think that's pretty good. I'll be honest, man. Favorite meal? I mean, I don't know. Can I go with Taco Bell? Like, you know, if I'm gonna go with Baja Black. Bro, I'm a simple guy, like that as. I know that sounds stupid to say Taco Bell's my favorite meal of all time. It kind of just is, though. I can't help it, man. All right, hold up. All right, I got all my... I got all my cards now. Hold up. Okay. Now, you wanted my fire, right? Okay. Here's the setup, my boy. To log back in, but you know what? I do it for the people. So this is my fire setup. Thank you again for the dono. So I'm running Wastelander hat. This you can farm or you can open up packs for. Super, super easy. I'm running Hun Hao. If you don't have this, Stalker is the best, but you can raid for this. So this is like, this I would argue is a little bit harder to get, but I think Stalker gear, as you can see, it's almost the same. The resist is like negligible, the damage negligible. You get some HP. Some argue that this is better. I just like the crit and the offense, but I think they're very similar. They give the same type of power pins and stuff. I have the Shabalba boots. If you don't have these, you're gonna want to open up the Fairy Kai pack because this is raid boots as well. I have the Kanzu staff. This is from Salinopolis, from the Talking Tree. So this gives me Pip Conserve and Shads and damage and Pierce, but the damage is slightly lower. That being said, you get the damage back if you run a lot of Circle Jewels. So that's why you'll see a lot of Circle Jewels. And then the rest you'll see on almost every Wizard at max. I'm running Reaver with Storm Pierce, right? I'm running this, which is just a Circle Jewel Amulet. You could run Reaver. The 2% resist is kind of a lot. So I recommend either using the Fairy Kai one like I have or the Hun Hao one if you raid for it. The Fairy Kai pack gives you like a bunch of things. And I got the Skyfarer. You could farm Meowie Artie, I think, rematches for this. That gives you a lot of pip chance. It makes up for what you lose right here because this doesn't get pip chance. And then it's just triple double. So this is triple double mighty because this wand ends up giving up damage. Now, this is really good because this square socket here, like, it's very hard to find a good Shad wand with a square socket. So yeah, and then it's just another Circle Jewel. And right now I'm not running anything, but I would run a Clockwork Courser. So I would be running 64 Pierce. I'd be running 191 damage. Now, if you want even more damage or Pierce, you could run this. Where is it? Do I not have it? You could run a Gear Set Pet with Armor Breaker. That's the other way to do this. I don't really recommend it, but I think 64 Pierce is enough out of 68. And I think 191 out of 195. So I know 60 res and all this is really good. The one thing you can't open up packs for is this. So yeah, Stalker over that, you know, man. And this is my deck. It's honestly very simple at the moment, you know. So I got you. There you go, my boy. But you can sub out things here and there, and well, it won't be completely different, you know, man. I'll say this, though. Sometimes I feel like the Dark Pack pet makes a diffy, bro. It makes a diffy. I'm not going to lie. Do you think the devs ever release a raid meant for less than 12 people? I kind of think they should. I think a 4-person raid would be fun to watch, but I guess, yeah, now that they've set up the guild, like, I don't know, dude. I'm leveling mine right now. Yeah, 195 damage and over 65 Pierce. Like, that's the norm. So it's a pretty good school for damage output, especially when you're, like, looking into shields and brace and all that. They kind of did with Nightmare. Yeah, I actually liked what they did with Nightmare. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. Got recommendations for death PvP? I'd say Weave into Fire. You can hit through shields. It's so good. I don't know. You're saying you're coming from Legendary League, but are you doing max? Because Weaving into Fire, bro, ooh, gives you Elephant against shields, gives you Immolate against traps, gives you Sun Serpent if someone literally trap spams. It gives you Pyre Dragon, which is a fusion spell. That's good against shields. And you're already good against blades and heals. So the only thing that you leave yourself kind of vulnerable to are... What is it? What would it be? Weaknesses for sure. And dots. But you could run Toilet for dots, and it's honestly not bad. Yeah, overtimes are annoying. You have to keep a weakness. It's like you're going to lose to it sometimes. But, I mean, it's not bad. I tried Pirate today. Why are the name options better? No, they do be going ham. I'll be honest. They do be going ham, man. It's one of those things, bro. It's one of those things. My man said, give us Waterworks and Darkmoor themed dungeons again. I mean, that would be, like, a step back, but I wouldn't be opposed. I don't know. Like, just bring back the traditional dungeon. I'm in queue, by the way, y'all. I just wanted to show the setup. Thank you again, Anon. I appreciate you, man. By the way, if anybody wants to see my setups, especially if I'm between games, please feel free. I'm working on a video to cover all of it, but it's clearly, I am dropping the ball, clearly, bro. So, yo, my bad, man. My bad, you know. Show every school setup. Hold up, chill. Would you ever stream a raid? I was part of the world's first Azteca raid. I've been streamed it, bro. The world's first, my boy. That only happens one time, you know? Once you do Nightmare 3 to 4 times, it's easy. It's easy when people have already done it and have guides for it. We were doing it when no one knew the mazes. No one knew how to even, like, unlock the final boss. No one knew, like, anything, you know, man? So I feel like that's when I streamed it. But, I mean, you know, that's more fun to watch back then, right? Can we see your Jade setup? Yeah, I have a Jade setup, bro. Snowball, I thought I was a terrible person. Why are you still here, bro? I thought I was a hypocrite. Can I say this? I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to call me that, but I don't think you would watch me if you truly believed it. I just don't. I don't buy it. I want to get back in Wiz, but there's so much. He just called me out. Now he's just a part of the chat, huh? Funny how that works, bro. I beat an ice, but I'm running Death Balance. Ooh. I can't believe you beat an ice on a Death Balance. What were they running? If they're running fire, I feel like I should win that, because they can deal with your shields, bro. I want to get back into PvP. Yeah, I feel like you oh, fire ice? You beat an ice fire running Death Balance? That's hype. That's actually really crazy. People just rage bait. I mean, I think it's sad, though. I think it's sad because, sure, maybe I say things towards them on stream, but I'm not putting the effort of organizing that type of thing, sending people over by taking things out of context in an organized format. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, I mean, I'll choose to be butthurt about it for a week or two. I think that's where we're at, bro. I think as a human would. How many times do you have to raid to get the Hun Hao? Well, you could actually just do one raid if you're successful, roll the chest, and you can just craft it. Like, that's what I would do if you're just trying to do one. Like, it wouldn't even cost that much. It would be like, what, 3 chest rolls? If it's double reagents, like from chest or whatever, or free chest or whatever, you can get it quick. Does double reagents work on raids? It does, right? So maybe the crafting benefit would be a good one if you can, like, time it. I think it does. I'm pretty sure I've done that. Yeah, that's OP. You can literally craft an entire piece of gear off of one win. No throwing in, you know. You'll get, like, enough. Oof. Okay. Let's try our best, man. Myth versus fire. This is a hard one, but I am running storm, so there's no dots. I feel like fire can still beat Myth very easily, even if they're running storm, though. I don't know. It's just been my experience. Get rid of that. 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 Yeah, all of that was ass. Literally all of it was ass. You're only gonna get storm pips until you can Leviossi. You need to be able to Leviossi, man. And I don't mind the auras that we pulled either. Okay. I think, yeah, do this. Maybe we could go for... I don't know, man. Should I do... No. No. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Is that a blade? I hate when they do that, bro. I don't know how to deal with that in time. Like, if he emotes... Maybe I just don't. You don't need that. You know what? I genuinely do not mind. Well, I'll Sunblade first. I think that's just smart. I could have Trap Aura'd, you know? But let me just buff up. I think, why would I not do that? I can literally easily do 4 buffs in a row. These need to get out. What is he doing? Is that an emote? Oh, it's gonna be RNG if I pull it or not. I got an aura into a Leviathan. I gotta dig by then. This is a dot. Now, I don't know if this is a good move, what I'm about to do, but I'll try. Yeah. So I'm gonna be taking a good bit of that no matter what. Unless I want to literally lightning bats all of it off. I did get it, though. Should I do that? No, he's gonna have an incentive to Trap Aura. Maybe I just Blade again. Yeah. I think I have to do it, right? I have to. I found the slander video. No, this is how it happens every time. They piggyback off of my goddamn stream, hating on me, and drive the hate right back, bro. They couldn't possibly DM me about their issues, right? I'm glad I didn't Reliquary. I think, yeah, Leviathan and try to Reliquary, obviously, out of that. And then from there, we got to do a lot, bro. I think we gotta do a lot. I don't know how to death with Blade Emote second turn. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, if they Blade Emote second turn, you don't know. You have to weakness first and stack up life. You have to weakness. You have to weakness while getting life pips. And ideally get life pips and then death pips for headless. It's not easy, but the first few moves, like, pretty much you have to do it. You can brace as like a filler move, you know? Okay, this is good at least, right? Because we're getting rid of the triple dot. And we have actually enough buffs to kill. And now he has to deal with the weaknesses as well. I would argue this is one of the few ways that you can beat what they're doing. Now, I really would like... Is that a weakness? It has to be, right? Yeah. I think no matter what, you have to Reliquary. You have to get a base gen, I think. And anything that would help you gain pips, especially storm pips, is going to be good. Does he purge? Is that what he's going to do? Okay, this all helps me gain pips. All these trap auras. Are we just going to... You know what? If he has those weaknesses, I don't care. I'll just trap aura over and over again. Heal Furnace, I'll trap aura, I'll gain pips. That's where we need to be. I will literally run out his trap aura by trap auraing several times. Damn, a Reliquary would have been nuts. Do I need all this? I need the Shrike in case he shields. I don't even know what kills, but I've done a little bit of damage is the thing. So a Jhin is easier to, like... I could kill with the Jhin easily. What, he's not gonna aura? Really? What is he gonna do with those pips, though? I mean, okay. Okay, that's, I think, your only other move. I'm still gaining pips. I'm just not pulling, a good hit. Dude, honestly, a stone's a pretty good hit, though. You can pull it pretty easily. I was about to say. It's not hard, right? Yeah, I didn't want him to do that. Should I stone? Can I stone into a Leviathan? No, I can't. I can't. I just can't do that. Guys, that's all I got. I have a I mean, I need another stone in my hand. I have to. I don't have it. Like, yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Not to mention I couldn't Leviathan. Oh, dude, he literally doesn't care. I'm astonished at these moves. Guys, do I have to stone? I don't even have another way to buff, right? Okay. Hopefully this outtrades anything he could do. I kind of don't know because, what is it, 5 buffs? That's got to be good. It's 5 buffs. He has 1 buff, I have 5. Like, the weakness is literally getting cleared. Like, that's got to matter, right? 5.9k? I kind of want more than that, bro. That's not enough to justify sending this. I need, like, 7. Okay, that's good. Yeah, 5.9 wouldn't have cut it. Yes, nice pull, nice pull. You need a follow-up right out of a move like that. Otherwise, it doesn't work out. I lost my last fire match because I couldn't pull the drop bear, and he shielded in this scenario, right? But I don't think he can win anymore, right? What is he doing? Am I taunting? I have to, right? It's a good move. I don't have to go for a taunt. Is this another move? Because technically the safest move is to Leviathan. But a double buff taunt might just be better. Oh, no, it's not even. Okay, so I'm not gonna Leviathan. Oh, so I'm dead if I don't hit. Oh, so is this my only good move? I don't have any follow-ups, though. Sag. Okay. I mean, that should kill. That should be a very easy kill. I think this easily kills. I think this would kill with 1 buff. But 2 buffs is easy, right? Maybe can I get a crit? Okay. He's open. So even the initial hit's gonna add to the... It's like having... Yeah, wow, okay. God damn. That initial hit was, wavy. Start! Yo, it's wild what you can do when you're blading, bro. That's wild. Dude, I'm actually 60 rank away from Marshall. I did not think that would happen this season. Maybe that's what we do tomorrow. If we don't feel like pet trading. You know what, y'all? I'm going to call it. Thank you guys so much for an amazing, amazing day. Thank you for all the dodos. Thank you for all the vibes. Thank you for all the subs. I appreciate y'all, man. Check out the video today. if you haven't. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. It's the last day of the season, so I don't know. We'll see, man. You know, maybe we'll try to get a 4th Marshal. That would be kind of nuts. That would be like way more than usual. So, you know, I'd be pretty happy, but no promises. No promises, my boy. I will see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank you guys again for all the love, all the energy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay awesome, y'all. See y'all soon. And yeah,